Well, I mean, I know about that. I mean, I watched Shaniquist's video on it.
Was it canceled or did it just finish?
It just finished.
Okay, okay.
It was
How
not
did we do?
renewed.
The stream is live. Everyone's here. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, when we in the last session, when we left off, the False Sun crew, that is y'all, had made your way down into the catacombs after discovering there was something suspicious going on during the prison break that Levere planned to. When y'all broke Levere out of prison, y'all learned that there was something strange happening in the catacombs, and so y'all followed your way down there, and making your way down there, expertly turning Levere invisible to avoid the guards, y'all had discovered what seemed to be skeletons. Well, at least those of you who could see. Okay.
Most of us.
Yeah.
I still find it hilarious when there's like one person who can't see in the dark. This was the same like last season, with like just the one out of three people could not see, and it was hilarious.
Yeah. So y'all made your way down there, and you had oh god damn it. There are how do I delete comments on my chat? There's a few bots.
Block them. Ban them.
I don't know how to ban them.
Are they good bots
no,
or like
no, they're
shit
They're
bots?
spam bots. Either way, not important. Let's just continue. So you have made your way down there. You found what seemed to be skeletons, but you had learned that they were not in fact skeletons, but members of the clergy. And you had found that one of them was Perrie. Perrie, the member of the clergy who had made their way, who had tried to get a donation from you, much to his chagrin. He had taken you to the leader of this plot, who had explained that the judge was not a good person, and explained his plight, how the city has been falling to ruin ever since the judge came into power. And so a few of y'all had wanted to find proof. And that is where we had left off, was with Perrie. With Perrie agreeing to take you to visit the other temples of the city.
Is it only the entire group, or is it like me specifically?
The entire group. But you're the only one who did not seem to be on board with it, though.
Really? Me, the only one?
Well, keep in mind, Levere worships a dragon god that ripped the world in two just because something didn't go his way. So,
Sushi's main deity is literally the one that tortures one of the other deities in this pantheon. So,
she's chaotic evil. So
that is also a thing you should probably. By the way, Sushi, that's probably something you should definitely
not. Gonna mention it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention that to Perrie.
So, Perrie.
Oh.
Perrie the Paladin. So Perrie is and a couple of all three kobolds. Perry and the kobolds are escorting you out of the catacombs, leading you through deep, winding ways. Very, very easy to get lost in if you didn't know what you were doing or if you couldn't see. But eventually you make your way to a tunnel that is not like the others. It's not as methodical as the others. And it goes into just essentially a straight line. Murovik, you could, with your labyrinth.
I gotta go do the rice. I'll be back.
Okay.
I just want to say before I leave, Levere tries to bum a cig off of the kobold with the cigarettes.
Roll persuasion, or sleight of hand if you just want to steal it. It's up to you.
Oh boy.
Let's see. First roll of the game is it's an 8 for persuasion.
Yeah, you try to bum a cigarette, and he clutches a cigar box and says, "Get your own."
I think he'd be more. He would respect you more if you did steal it.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Okay. So, as Perry and the kobolds lead you and sneak you through this long tunnel, you find yourself, after several minutes, find yourself coming out in the Silver District. He takes you to a ladder, and you come out of a manhole cover that had been falsely placed, essentially, to hide a recently dug secret tunnel, more or less. And he starts leading you towards the Bronze District. As he does, he says, there used to be a temple in each district, 3 temples of the triad, Torm, Ilmater, and Tyr. But once the judge came in, he started hoarding the resources, started taxing the others, the other 2 temples, and the Bronze District was the first to fall into poverty, and well, that it grew. The disparity between the impoverished and those in the Gold District continued to expand, and so did the Bronze District. The Silver District is half the size that it was 14 years
I'm back.
ago. Hey. Perry's just explaining what's been going on. He says it's the Silver District is half the size it was 14 years ago. It's been engulfed by the Bronze District, and so too has its temple, though its temple fell well before the official border of the Bronze District expanded.
District.
Which temple was which?
Oh, the Silver District housed Ilmater, and the Bronze District had Torm.
You'd think it'd be the other way around. Interesting.
Hold on, let me roll a religion.
Okay. The Bronze District wasn't always impoverished. That is
a natural 20.
Okay.
I know who Torm is.
Yes, you do. As well as the Ilmater. Ilmater is the god of suffering. He is known as the broken god, or the crying god.
He's like D&D Jesus.
Yeah, more or less.
I love Bill Mater. He's great.
His symbol are bloody wrappings that are around his hand.
And just for reference, that is the one Sushi's god regularly flagellates. Sushi's god is the one that tortures Ilmater.
Yeah, that was why you should probably not mention it, considering Perry is taking you to
his temple.
This is why she wants to she kind of wants to laugh at Ilmater's temple.
You're gonna get in there and you're gonna be smitten. You're gonna get smoked.
That's if his presence is still there.
It's the MD Jesus. He doesn't smite people.
Jesus definitely did smite people.
The other one smite people.
No, Jesus hit people with olive branches whenever they tried to sell stuff in his temple.
Sushi's not going to be smitten. Sushi's just going to have a table thrown on them.
He did curse a fig tree, though.
Yeah. So Torm is the god of loyalty and duty. He is known as the true deity, and he is one of the. He and Ilmater are the close allies of Tyr. The three of them make up the group known as the Triad.
Yeah, that's great.
They're the good boys.
Yes, they are.
Is it Tyr or is it the Torm that rides on a dragon?
It's Torm.
That's Torm.
Yeah. It's Torm.
I love that.
So, as y'all are walking, one of the kobolds pulls out a cigarette and starts to light it, and Perry just fucking takes the entire cigar box out of his hand and tosses it to the side. He is done with their smoking.
Sleight of hand.
All right, roll sleight of hand.
That's a 14. After it's been thrown to the side.
Well, if it's thrown to the, if it's trying to get it after it's been thrown to the side, I think that would more be stealth than sleight of hand.
Then in that case, a 16.
All right, no one seems to see you.
Seems to.
Yeah. So.
I'll just tuck that away for now. I'll need to get some matches later.
All right.
Do any of us notice this, or?
Well, y'all can roll perception.
All right, let's do
You can roll a perception unless you're at level 3. Your passive perception is above 16, or 16 or above.
If any of us had good wisdom, then maybe that would be the case. But
I have.
What's your passive perception?
Hold up. Let me just go ahead and get that for you guys.
It's 10 plus your perception modifier.
Uh-huh.
I had wisdom is my dump stat.
It has to be 16 or above.
16 or above to passively see.
Pretty sure I saw it.
Oh yeah, Varen definitely saw it.
Wow.
Wow.
She's just gonna give him a look that kind of says, "Hey, you better share with me later."
Thumbs up.
My passive perception is 14 only.
I got 13 for Will.
All right, so
Sushi notices nothing.
Yeah, Sushi is Sushi. You realize you're walking on cobblestone.
Wait, where did we come from?
I would notice too. There's a 24.
All right, so Moo and Varen notice.
Wait, let me roll.
Well, I should hope Moo has high wisdom.
Paladin's a
It's not a
charisma.
paladin thing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There.
Moo's just judging his little friend.
Isn't it
Paladin
charisma?
charisma?
Yeah.
For like, why is it charisma? That's a weird one to me.
Well, they're very
Because it's their own belief and their own drive, as opposed to an external force that powers them.
And so what did Corvus roll?
A 9.
Yeah, no, you don't notice. So the only ones that notice are the captain and the paladin.
Both of which rolled in nat 20s.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah. As you're walking, Perry continues to speak. He says, "I knew that he was going to be terrible even before he arrived. His arrival was heralded by that blasphemous statue. He had the old one. yes, the statue of Tia, and he does air quotes. He had the original statue torn down to bring it. That was a week before his arrival. And ever since then, I've been feeling Tia's presence wane as more and more terrible things have been conducted by his influence, by the judge's influence. I mean,
Interesting.
I was thinking on the statue, it definitely didn't. Like, we know it doesn't look like Tyr, but would Moon know any figures that it more closely resembled?
I'll be right back again.
Did you roll religion when you first saw it?
I don't recall.
I think to figure that out, you'd have to go. I think you'd have to actually go to the statue and roll a religion. I think someone did try to see if it was someone else, but
it might have been me. I don't remember. Like, I think somebody asked it, but I don't recall exactly what happened with it.
Yeah. I think someone did ask, but didn't really press on it. But he leads you through the streets, avoiding the guard. As you make your way into more of the more of the rundown portions of the town and enter the Bronze District, he leads you to passing by many people many rundown buildings. There are people in the streets trying to do their best to make shelter with what little there is. Many boarded up shops. He takes you to a building that is very derelict, and he takes you to the side and into an open window. Leads you to an open window.
This really feels weird, like just sneaking in just to check out, like, on some of these places of holiness, supposedly.
What, you've never snuck into a church before?
No.
You're missing out.
Corvus, the more worrying thing is that we have to. If these places were healthy, then we should be welcomed in.
Mm-hmm. It's just, I just want to be able to get, like, both sides before getting into, like, an agreement here, because, like, everyone else seems to be gung-ho about this whole thing. And I feel like maybe we should take this in that direction. Maybe not a peaceful method, if what is proven to be true, but the one that would produce less casualties. Just,
I'm not too thrilled about it either, but I don't see any other option. We've exhausted all our resources. This is our last resort.
I just don't believe in, like, using explosions to, like, poof away, like, the big major factors of the problem. Why not just kill off the central, like, tumors of the operation?
They have tried.
We have tried.
Yeah, but we haven't.
I don't think that the wisest course of action, when there's already something else in place. These people know the issue far more than we do. And if they're to be believed, have dealt with it every way that they can, and every way that we could. There's a little less that we can do, aside from trying to stop them. And to be frank, I'm not intending to stand in the way. The church is rotten.
I'm not an assassin either, so don't get me involved in this.
Why not? Assassin's a good paying job.
I don't want to know how you know that.
I don't care.
as he helps you all into as he helps you into this building, you can see that it was at one point some sort of church or temple, though it's very bare. The place is covered in a thick layer of dust. It seems like it was picked clean long ago, and no one's really been here since. At first glance, Perry leads you to the back. And he says, the old priest of this temple. This was Ilmater's temple. The old priest kept it running as much as he could once things started to go south, but
I'm back.
Eventually illness took him, and well, no one's really been here since. He was a good person and helped us as much as he could.
What did I miss?
Oh, y'all are in the Temple of Ilmater.
Yeah, we snuck in a window.
Yeah.
Well, considering the temple hasn't received funding for a while, I'm going to assume it's boarded up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around for graffiti.
All right. Roll perception.
Let's hope I roll higher than my last perception.
I get +1 to perception rolls.
I get +2.
I can't wait for level 4 so I can bump up some of my negatives.
I got 16.
You don't find any graffiti. You do actually find that as you're walking around, you do find that there's a bookcase which has in front of it. There's some. The dust makes a sort of it's thinner there, a bit in front of the bookcase or to the side of the bookcase.
Ooh, bookcase.
There's no books on it.
Do you let us know about this?
I want to... Hey, can someone help me push this bookcase? I want to see if there's anything behind it.
Sure.
I wouldn't do that if I were...
Don't disrespect the church.
He said that it was already unsanctified or whatever.
No,
he's also saying not to do that. Apologies, Perry. Continue.
It's... allow me. I get the feeling that you're going to try to get in once I tend my back, so I might as well.
Well, at the very least, I'd like to know what's in there.
Okay. He goes to the bookcase and he feels the underside of one of the shelves, and you hear a small click, and the bookcase starts to move to the side, revealing a small... It's small, maybe about 10 feet by 10 feet, but it has several shelves full of knickknacks, figurines, and even the head of a statue with a very, very scraggly beard and empty eye sockets.
I'd like to examine that head statue.
All right, roll religion.
Me too.
What was it?
I have a guess for the statue.
Oh yeah, it's you what'd you get?
22.
You recognize this. This is a statue of Tyr. It's far small, or this head is of Tyr. It's much smaller than the statue at in the Gold District, and it's got it's broken off at the neck, and it looks a lot more like what you've read in books about Tyr. It looks much more humble. His beard's not leafed with gold. He doesn't have sapphires in his eye sockets. It looks like a proper. It looks like a proper statue of Tyr head.
Oh, that was a lot different than my guess.
Oh. Perry places his hand on it and says, "This was what we could recover from the original statue. The
I
priest...
guess was Zazurpan the Learned.
What?
The priest had let us house it here. It's the last remnant of when the church was doing what it was meant to do. And just be careful. All these are reliquaries that we were able to keep from being taken.
So if like this piece gets like robbed or destroyed or anything, how are you going to be able to like recreate like the honest image of Tyr?
Well, it's less about that and more about hanging on to what little hope we have that we can make things better.
I'm going to use
It's
Divine
symbolic.
Sense just to see if that thing is actually hallowed or consecrated.
All right.
Well, my curiosity is it's been satiated, I guess.
All right. Very faintly, you can feel that it is still holy. It's got a very, very faint, like just a small flicker. Tyr's influence still flows within it, but very, very faintly.
I would like to try to like connect with, try to see if I could try to, I don't know, make some sort of like one communication with this sort of influence to try to see like how far gone is
I
Tyr's
think that would
influence?
require like a divine intervention.
A divine intervention?
Do you have that unlocked yet?
It's like
No,
level
I-
11.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
don't know anything about divine intervention.
yeah. Then
This was a holy thing. No self-respecting priest would destroy such a sacred object.
Lots of things are holy things. I'm pretty sure we've, I'm just saying, like, lots of things are holy. You can't
Many
find-
things are holy, but if you find something holy, you destroy it and replace it with something that others of your same faith would consider blasphemous, you're probably yourself not a terribly holy person. And
I'll say we destroy
there
the
either for
priest.
reasons you shouldn't be, or for your own good. You should destroy the priest. The entire church is stained with his presence.
Man, this would be a lot more interesting if I had.
If you had what?
I'm trying to remember which one's which.
Muruvik, you also do feel the sense of minor holy relics, well, not relics, but minor holy things within the
Within the church?
Well, within the various like figurines and knickknacks, you can sense that there are small holy. But they're small. You can like maybe about as holy as like sacred beads or holy symbols. Small.
Yeah.
Not the knickknacks and statues themselves, but like within them.
The rest of these were these taken from the Tyr temple or others from the city.
They were what we could salvage from, what we could prevent from being taken from the temples of Torm and Ilmater. Some of them are from the Temple of Tyr, but the reliquaries, they hold the last vestiges of the old followers who have come and gone and had their what mark they had kept safe. We keep it here so that they don't wind up being pawned off to someone.
Which one's the fox? Is it Udon or Sopa?
Udon.
That's who I was saying. This would be a lot more interesting if Udon was here.
Hey, Perry.
Hmm.
I want to know something. So, for this plan of yours, you're intending for everyone to not be like in the blast radius, right?
What? No, it's a controlled detonation. Durian has assured me that it will only take out that block that the Temple and Platinum Courthouse are on.
It's just, for me, like, I feel like I'm just getting like secondhand information. Like, and I really want to like actually like how should I put this? Not actually like actually try to see them and just try to see what they're about before like things happen. But that's just all. That's just all. I really want to see this evil for myself face to face, as I have not really come across anything like this before.
Well, Corvus, I can tell you firsthand that they are corrupt. I was put in a bag.
That sounds pretty corrupt to me.
I mean, it could be a part of normal judicial procedures.
I can assure you it's not. It's cruel and unusual.
If it was part of the traditional judicial procedures, then he would have been in a proper cell when I was taken to see him. Instead, they took him away, and I had to follow a magic compass to find him.
They took me away in a magic bag.
Yeah, that's pretty pretty crude.
I feel like you always end up with bags.
They can be cozy.
Have you ever been in a
It
bag?
was a bit itchy.
I was much smaller, yes.
This.
Interesting.
I understand.
I'm gonna pat Corvus on the shoulder. It's like, we get it. You're not really up for the whole, like, waving hands, blowing up like 1,000 people.
Whoa, no, it's not going to be 1,000 people.
Oh, okay.
A few dozen at most.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I thought it was going to be 100 plus.
It might be 100 plus. Maybe 10 dozen at max.
I mean, we were invited, so.
A few dozen.
We were invited.
Preferably.
We were invited, Sushi.
Yeah.
We should make sure our Tabaxi friend doesn't go.
We have a Tabaxi friend?
Tavern.
Tavel.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can't. Yeah. Let's not have that. Yeah.
We
really...
should make sure he stays in his shop so that he can sell magical goods instead of his soul.
Ideally, we'd make sure that as many people as possible are staying away from the party.
Yeah, I'm sure he got a lot more stuff I would like.
Well, that's what we were trying to do with making public announcements against his life, but that was supposed to limit the amount of people who would feel safe going there, but it seems that has recently fell through.
I'm pretty sure that they just increased people who were gonna go.
Nah.
More people were invited after that point than before.
No, what happened, out of character, what happened was they kidnapped me because I'm a kobold.
Yeah.
And they had reports that there was weird kobolds running around. And so then
I
they
feel
were
like
like,
every
we've
city-
done it. We've solved all of the problem. Kaboom.
Now it is safe to go to the party.
I feel like a lot of the time there's weird kobolds running around, though.
It is now safe to boogie down.
I was just like looking forward to going to a party.
Kaboom.
I'm still not gonna agree to this. Everyone else is free to agree with what they believe is right. For me, I'm adamant. I don't feel right about this.
You want to wait on this
Orders.
ship?
I understand your hesitation.
I don't see where.
Consider what your position would be if you came across a temple to the Raven Queen that was housing necromancers willingly.
That's pretty funny.
Right now, I know what you're trying to do, Marvick. It's like, I get the plight about them feeling like all the stuff that they've been building their lives for has just been destroyed by the time, and also by despots just wanting to get rid of anything revolving around the honest truth about their religion for something faulty, something that's more appealing to their sensibilities. Isn't that yet another belief, but even then, even a false one? I don't like misleading people, but if everyone in that community fully believes in this false image of Tyr,
Then they are believing a lie,
yeah, I
and
know.
participating in a rot that is destroying the rest of the city. You see the state of the Bronze District. Then you look at the Gold District. Everything is gathering there.
This floor that we
The
stand
city-
on used to be part of the Silver District.
The city is dying as everything is congregating at
Perry?
the top.
Hmm?
It's a
Perry,
rot.
I have a question.
What?
Did you ever scan him, the high priest, make sure he wasn't a fiend?
I've tried, but I can't feel anything in that. I haven't been able to find, not just. I can. So, as a paladin, I can feel certain things: undead, celestial, fiends, whether or not something is sacred or desecrated. But I haven't been able to feel anything in that temple, and I haven't. There's just nothing.
Okay, so he's probably not a devil.
Sounds like.
Or if he is, he's powerful enough to hide his presence.
He's just an asshole.
Sounds like he's just a capitalist.
If he was, then he surely would have been harmed by by just setting foot in there.
Not if
Unless what he
already-
did ahead of time was enough to make it unholy.
Not if he'd already
What, the
desecrated
statue?
the temple.
By
The statue has holy power. He
true.
had that destroyed before he came. And now you can feel not even an evil there, you can feel any good,
Right.
which is worrying in and of itself in a church of your own following.
Huh. Do
How
you
do-
feel anything when you look at that new the tier they have at their Gold District?
No. Tyr's influence is completely absent from the temple. This statue head right here is the last bit of Tyr that I can feel.
Well, well, you know more about this tier business than me. I'm not gonna poke my hole around it.
Poke your hole. What is that? What does that idiom mean? I'm not gonna poke my hole.
Yeah, I'm not gonna poke holes around it.
He's keeping his thumbs out of pies.
Yeah, exactly. You won't put your thumb in a pie, it's gonna ruin the bunch.
I don't think that's how that phrase goes.
A thumb in the pie ruins the bushel.
Yeah.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. But no, I haven't been able to feel anything. I've tried. It's just completely absent from there.
Well, I mean, it's possible that there's a spell being used to obfuscate your vision of anything.
That could be it.
I mean, it's very hard to find places that have no natural background, or at least that's what I've been told.
Well then, how would such a spell work? I'm not that learned in the ways of spellcraft. I'm a holy person.
Well, yeah, but like when I was younger, I was told about several spells that were used to obfuscate the sense of holy things in certain places to protect them. Isn't that a thing?
DM, is there a rave that could
Arcana.
roll? Yeah,
Arcana.
okay, thank you.
If you're rolling to find out if some sort of magic effect exists, it would be Arcana.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
All right, yeah, Lorcax, you definitely know that that kind of magic does indeed exist. They're warding spells. There's various kinds of warding spells there are warding spells to block the influence of certain planes of existence, which would indeed prevent, if you tuned it to the celestial plane, it would prevent beings from the celestial plane from being able to influence or from their presence being felt in the in a certain area, depending on the ward. So theoretically, a warding spell could make the temple be a black spot in Tyr's metaphorical vision. As for
he's still got an eye.
But for as for the other thing that y'all were asking about, for obscuring a specific nature of someone, would require another type of ward called a proof. It would prevent specific creatures from being detected with magics such as Divine Sense. So there are various spells, warding spells and proof spells that could theoretically prevent presences like that from being felt. Although they would need something to maintain the spell. They would need some sort of item to maintain the spell.
Yeah.
Does he wear any? Well, I was gonna say, does he wear any fancy jewelry? But that's a given.
Does he always wear any specific piece of jewelry?
Lorcax, do you share that information with them?
Yeah, I do. I share the information in such unique detail they think I'm a different person when I describe it.
Interesting. But
he must really be into his magic.
Yeah.
Perry, you had sent assassins after the priest.
Yes.
What happened to them?
I believe he said public execution.
Yes.
But how were they stopped?
I don't know. It was when I woke up. The town crier had stated that assassins had been caught by the grand judge and were being publicly executed.
Caught by him, like in particular.
I don't know. It could have been him. It could have been his guard. I don't know.
Did he bring anyone else with him?
No. He came alone. It was just him, and he quickly took charge of as the grand judge.
Interesting.
Do you know if he had any message or document from anyone above him?
He came.
Putting him in that position.
Yes. He came after a letter of recommendation when the previous archbishop fell ill.
Hmm.
You know, the more I look at this, the more I feel like even an explosion will put this guy down.
Well, I mean, if that was the case, then it's possible that the explosion would just kill the bystanders, which isn't great.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what he is, an explosion that big is gonna at least dent him.
True.
I don't know. There are some things where explosions don't really do too much.
Well, explosions is fire, right?
I thought it was concussion.
Depends on the
Yeah,
explosive.
there's concussive forces, but there's also a lot of really hot gas.
There's also a lot of shrapnel.
I think with the kind of explosives they're working with, it's not going to be more. I think the only shrapnel is going to be debris.
That's still
and
shrapnel.
rubble.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, but that's not like mangled metal. That's just rocks.
Yeah, but even rocks at that force
That's-
is gonna like.
Our main goal is to
Just
cause the
gunpowder,
building to
so, like-
collapse in on itself.
Do the guards live in the place, or do they have like their own homes?
They live in the gold district. There's a specific section which houses the gold guard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what type of spell would be causing this in particular. It could be one of those two, but maybe there's some type of artifact he's using, some type of yeah. Either way, I feel like it phones an investigation. Like, get ourselves into the place.
I feel like there's a lot we can do.
There's a lot we could do, but if only we had more strong magics.
Yeah.
If there was a ward put over the place, if we had strong enough magic, we could just poof it away.
Counter it. I'm not familiar. Yeah, I don't know what that spell.
Well, you said, young dwarf. You said that that it would need, if it is a ward, it would need something to channel the spell. If it is a ward, then where would that mean that it's in the temple somewhere? Could we just destroy that? Yeah.
Well, it could be anything.
What if it's the statue?
I mean, yeah, they could be the statue. It could be one of the pieces of the statue. Could be an item that the guy has. There's a lot of different things. Obviously, it doesn't stretch out here. That's about all we know.
You think we could go and see the statue again? If it might be hiding something, I may be able to see it.
It's not uncommon for statues to hide things within them. I mean,
That's
there's
in plain
If it's the
sight.
source of a magical power, it should be giving off magic.
yes.
Well, it depends on how
Have you looked?
strong the ward is.
It's worth looking into, if nothing else.
I mean, certainly, but we can't all go there. Wait, I just wave a paw at Levere. It's like, we can't all go there.
We came here via underground passages.
Yes. We can lead you back to it, though.
Might have to stay underground.
Yes. We might have some way to disguise you if. I mean, we have supplies to hide our identities in the catacombs.
Perfect. So we can borrow those then.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
speaking of catacomb disguises, do you guys normally dress up like skeletons, or
That
was
was-
that just was that just like a one-time thing?
That was to scare away anyone who was poking around.
Oh, so they're Scooby-Doo villains.
We're not villains in this.
In this specifically,
Kind of looked a little bit ridiculous.
Uh,
I
but,
mean, a costume's cheaper than a disguise spell, so
yeah. Plus, I think that the magic shop is probably closed around this time.
Yeah, Tavel's probably closed right now.
I mean, most of those kinds of shops, they usually stay open for the right money.
We don't have the right money.
No, we don't.
I mean, yeah, we don't, but we could.
Yeah, let's just chip some gold off the statue and give it to Tavel. Roll eyes.
We could just nick the eyes off of the statue.
I'm not hearing this. I am not hearing this.
Well,
you said that
gold
the statue
eyes.
wasn't a
You
holy
don't
eye.
like the statue.
I know I don't like it, but I'm still a man of the cloth, and I cannot bring myself to tear it down.
I can.
Okay, all power to you.
If necessary, not just for eyes of gold.
If it's not holy, what do you care?
Because he's
I'm
a
still
good
not-
boy.
Big on destroying random statues just to loot the bits that make up the statue.
Yes.
Well, I thought we were going to try to destroy it anyway in case it was the thing that we...
If it's evil and magic, yes. But not just to take its eyes. That's weird.
You're weird.
Plenty
I
of
don't
people
know if I should accept
live
that or
around
deny it.
stealing eyes.
No.
Deception.
In all fairness, I have nothing against taking the sapphires out of it. That is the most blasphemous part, in my opinion.
Let's see. I rolled a 17 on my deception for plenty of people live around stealing eyes.
Sure. He has no problem with that, considering Tyr does not have eyes and should not have eyes. It's more the
They've given him
tearing-
eyes, and that's weird.
Yeah, it's more the concept of tearing down a statue in a temple is what he is against. Yes.
Unfortunately, it's going to be another 2 levels before our wizard boy can dispel magic.
Right.
If you hit it
That's
hard
a
enough,
third-
it should dispel it.
So, 3rd level spell. If
Are
it's
we going
magic,
back
it
to
might
see
be
the
harder
statue?
to hit.
I can escort you there.
I could probably find my way back myself if nobody else wants to go.
Oh, I'd love to see more about this statue.
Well, Moo. Here's the thing. They saw you go in. They didn't see you come out. If they see you go in again, they might get suspicious.
Yes, I mean, I can go in the tunnels here and come out over there.
That is a good point. So I'll escort you back to Durian, and we'll hide the identity of your little friend here, and then I can escort you out.
Our
to
little
the
friend.
statue.
Say
I'm
hello
little.
to my little friend.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
so is that y'all's plan?
Yeah, let's go see if the statue has weirdness.
All right. So, as you make your way through the streets, being escorted by both the kobolds and the kobolds, by the way, they were just trying to stack what chairs were remaining inside the temple of Ilmater. They were basically trying to see how high they could stack the chairs.
See, now, why couldn't we have done that? That sounds like it would have been fun.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing was stopping you from stacking chairs.
Well, I was planning on stacking holy relics, but anyway.
So
Who would bop you one?
hammer toss you to the moon. So you would be
Bang zoom.
you are escorted back to that manhole cover, to the tunnel that the kobolds are very proud of that particular tunnel, by the way. You get the sense that they probably dug it, but you make your way back through all the twisting corridors to back to the central chamber with Durian. Okay, if you want to do that, roll sleight of hand, Sushi. If you want to snag a couple reliquaries.
Fuck it, I'll try. 14.
Keep in mind that Murovic has divine sense.
Is 14.
And also Murovic has divine sense still up.
No, that only lasts a round.
Oh,
but
only
my
one
path
round?
Perception's, yeah.
Oh.
My passive perception's 14. And I rolled a perception check just in case and got a 19.
So yeah, Murovic, you definitely see Sushi with her tail try and just snag a reliquary.
Just gonna flick Sushi on the back of the head.
You go flying 30 feet.
Take
Full
10
powered move flick? That's generous.
Take 10 d8 bludgeoning.
It's a generous distance. Record's 82.
So I'll say that you probably don't snag it proper, because Moo
Yeah.
definitely.
The 1-inch flick.
Yeah. So you make your way back to Durian, and he's still sitting on that.
Dorian?
The dwarf.
Duran?
Durian.
Isn't that a fruit?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So he's sitting on the pile of
It's a
gunpowder.
big, smelly, spiky fruit. Like this dwarf.
Yeah, he's sitting on the pile of gunpowder in the big chamber, and he is reading a book with some light that was provided by the clerics around him. He's too engrossed in his book, and Perry just quietly walks past him and pulls out a kit which has various kinds of makeups and other things. And he says, "This is what we use to make our skeleton costumes." And he pulls out some tailor's measuring tape and starts to measure.
All tailor's tape.
Okay, he pulls out some tailor's tape and starts getting some measurements of your horn. And let's see, disguise kit is, I believe it's 1d6 times 10 minutes. Is that it?
Let me check real quick. I'm already on D&D Beyond.
I will check as well.
Disguise kit. Okay, disguise kit. Does not say.
All right. Yeah, I'll say that's roll a d6, and that times 10 is going to be how long it'll take for your disguise to be made.
Or
It'll take 40 minutes for your disguise to be made.
they have to make quite a bit of the horn.
Oh yeah, Perry is gluing on a or not gluing on, is carving a horn out of wood and painting it, and then has to paint your horn. And what color kobold do you want to be? Describe your disguise.
You're putting me on the spot.
Make it hot pink.
No.
The best
We
kind
want
of
him-
disguise is one that stands out. That way,
Purple and
nobody
orange
will look
stripes.
at you for very long.
I'll be a ruddy red kobold
All right.
with good old horns.
All right.
And I guess
Smiley face on his.
contact lenses or something.
They don't have contact lenses, unfortunately.
Well, he's still gonna have teal eyes
Yeah.
that
Can we draw?
vaguely sparkle in the light.
Can we draw a pink smiley face on his cheek?
No.
So as you do that, are y'all gonna be waiting for the disguise to be made, or y'all gonna go up ahead to the statue?
It's gonna take a good 40
It
minutes.
won't take long.
Okay. Keep in mind that Perry is the one that is making the disguise for Levere. Is
Yeah,
helping
let's just
Levere
wait
make the
for it.
disguise.
Yeah, I would just wait.
Yes. But Moo has labyrinthine recall
Okay. So
and can find his way out.
all right. So as you make your way out and to the as you make your way out and to the statue, unescorted, the
In the dark,
yes.
stub your toe, take 7 damage.
No. Labyrinthine recall. They can feel like they're able to. They have good spatial awareness.
Spatial memory.
Yeah.
A rock could have fallen.
No.
Stub your hoof.
No. You don't stub your hoof. You make your way to the top of the into the temple, and as you're making your way to the statue, you peer down the hall that leads to the Platinum Courthouse, where they're setting up decorations. You can see the Grand Judge is actually in the lobby of the Platinum Courthouse, or you can hear the Grand Judge speaking. He seems to be talking about the decorations, about how great they look, as they're setting it up for the party tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Later, Sushi. Later. Going to ignore the judge for the moment. Just get within about 30 feet of the statue
All right.
and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. What is the stats of Detect Magic?
30 feet.
And what are the limitations?
So long as I can see the source, it will show me whether or not it's magical and give an indication as to what school of magic it is. It is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of water dirt.
Okay.
So I guess that means it would also be. You don't exactly have to see it. I guess.
Yeah.
then.
You just have to see.
The stone is the thing I
Yeah.
was particularly interested in. So as you're looking at it, you can see in the chest, there in the more thin parts of the chest, there is a very, very faint glow. Not from the statue itself, but something inside, and it seems to be abjuration in school. You can see the very, very faint glow of blue abjuration from inside.
Did
Just for
anyone go
shits and
with
giggles,
Nora?
I'm going to use Divine Sense again, just to see if I get any read within 60 feet.
No read at all.
Okay. Hey, not even off like my holy symbol.
Who is your deity, by the way?
Sylvanas?
Sylvanas. And what plane does she exist in?
Hey, good question.
Hold
House
on.
of Nature.
House of Nature. Is that part of this? What plane is that in?
Hold on, I'm looking at.
Oh,
It's one of
like,
those planes.
I'm on Awaken. It just says the home plane is House of Nature.
I think it's one of
Well,
those cross planes
click.
that's partially in 2 different planes.
Yep.
Well, click the House
Alright.
of Nature. Probably likely.
You do actually. Let's see. House of. Let's see.
It's
She is a major Faerunian deity.
neutral plane in the world tree cosmology.
All right. So that is. So yeah, no, you do feel your holy symbol. You do get a sense from your holy symbol and from Corvus's holy symbol.
It's the same place with the Pride Lands and the Labyrinth of Life.
Okay, so that's definitely not the celestial plane.
Yeah, no, it's near the celestial plane, but it's
Yeah.
more neighboring.
Okay, yeah, you do feel yours and Corvus's.
So,
If you waited for Perry to finish, you could have seen if you could have picked his up as well.
Oh, Moo, trust Perry.
Can I just say
wait,
Labyrinth?
is Perry not with us right now?
No, Perry's
Perry's
making.
finishing up a disguise.
Yeah, Perry's
Oh,
helping Levere.
Perry's in the catacomb with Levere, painting him.
Yeah,
Painting him?
disguise
Yeah.
kit.
Oh,
Levere
okay.
is a fugitive.
Okay. Well,
I broke out of prison.
Yeah.
I finally came to a conclusion that I think would be very suitable right now about all of this.
What's up?
I'll just wait for Perry to make his return, and then I'll set my boundaries straight. Just simply, I've been thinking to myself a lot about all this. It's just didn't know what to do. It's just out of my depth already. It's like, we're just gonna be simple merchants with like only like a bit of like, oh hey, let's try to like stop those people that were trying to like kill all my friends and family back in the island.
Let's see, House of Nature.
But
Okay, House of Nature thing is 3rd edition. 4th edition, she's in the Deep Wilds.
Okay, that's part of the Feywild.
It's a plane in the Astral Sea.
Okay, yeah, no, then that's. Yeah, no, you do feel yours and Corvus's holy symbol.
House of by the way, one of the things in the House of Nature is the Labyrinth of Life, which is a maze where all the dinosaurs live.
Oh,
and
man.
that is just one of the most amazing things I have ever heard.
Ruvik, you want to go there?
Maybe.
Wait. There's a thing like that?
There's
Days?
according to Sushi, according to Chalkfee, there is a labyrinth full of dinosaurs.
Yep. In the warmest region in the House of
All right.
Nature was found this dense, vibrant, maze-like jungle.
We're getting a bit off topic.
I love it.
So
The Labyrinth of Life
so-
is Ubtau's domain, though.
Okay. So you have confirmed there is something magical within some sort of abjuration in the. Murvik, what's the range of detect magic?
Detect magic is 30 feet.
All right.
Divine sense is 60 feet.
All right, Murvik, as you're walking by, there's some guards walking by. You can, because this is connected to the courthouse. It's not uncommon for them to come and go. Their helmets, the guards' helmets, the gold guards' helmets, is enchanted. School enchantment.
Okay.
It's that thing we discussed. About your...
Oh, no. That is
What?
making connections that Moo should not. not. Enchantment deals with controlling people.
Oh.
Well, there is that, but also it could be a thing that Silver and I talked about like last week.
Wait, what was
If you're talking like walkie-talkie stuff, that's evocation.
That's true.
I thought it was abjuration. The thing that we were looking
No,
at.
The thing
abjuration
that we're
is
looking for would be
protection.
abjuration.
No.
Yeah.
Abjuration
we found
is
something else
protecting
instead.
people.
Abjuration is inside the statue. The guards' helmets are.
Oh,
And
okay.
as Murovic, as you're going by, as some of the nobles are starting to come in just to see the, they're starting to come in through the temple to the courthouse just to see how the decorations are going. You can see many of them also have enchantment on their jewelry.
Well, that's not good.
Necklaces, circlets, bracelets.
Like, is it just a single source on each individual, or do some have multiple sources?
It seems to be a single source on each individual.
Yeah, that's not good.
Some of the clergy, one of the clergy comes to polish the statue. His holy symbol is not holy, but it is beating with enchantment.
It's not holy, it's controlly.
So I'm going to go back down to find Perry.
Alright. I'll say around this time, between that revelation, piecing things together, and all that, now would be the time to, the disguise is around ready, probably. Do you think it would take 40 minutes to do all that?
I'm red now.
It shouldn't take... It depends on how long it would take to get out.
Oh, yeah, it would probably... Let's see, 15 minutes to go, maybe 10 minutes looking at the statue and everything else, and then 15 minutes... Yeah, I'll say around... You're getting close to your disguise being done. He's just painting on the last touches on your horns.
I still say we give him a smiley face.
Oh.
That's too conspicuous.
It is.
No, the best disguises are actually conspicuous in one way, which draws away from another kind of conspicuousness. I mean, this is... like, when you hire an assassin, if they are very distinct looking, it's actually helpful in their work.
Here's the thing that would relate to your character's personal stuff. Ninjas didn't cover themselves in gold.
Yeah, that was...
They were peasants. Farmers.
Yeah. Yep.
So, gonna be going back to Perry.
Yes.
I thought he's finishing up.
Yeah, Perry
He needs to not stand out then.
Huh?
We don't want him to stand out.
Perry.
Yes, just getting the last touches on.
A question. When the judge came, did he give gifts to nobles?
Well, he came shortly after the Archbishop passed. The previous.
Since he's come, has he been giving gifts to nobles?
Yes, he's been giving them. He's been giving them vouchers for one of the tailors, and they've been making some great clothing.
And this is why I did not want to go to the tailor. Rather, I'm now reassured that I didn't want to go to the tailor. There is something inside the statue.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe not with evil. There is something magical in the statue. Protection.
Right, so, oh, dang it. So I guess we can't get you dressed up then.
Some other time, Lorcax.
Wait, why?
Look.
Oh, we were invited.
I went up to the statue. There is something inside of it with abjuration. magic.
What's abjuration mean?
Protection. Or shielding. And many of the nobles and guards had something on in their helmets, jewelry, that all look to be the same form of manipulation.
Oh, that's...
Hypnosis or something.
That's not good. If that's the case, then...
That's not great.
That's really not great. What do we do then? If they're not, or if they're being influenced by an outside source to be the way they are, then I have more reservations about what we're going to be doing then.
If we can destroy whatever it is in the statue. I saw holiness from my symbol and from corpses, but you say you've seen nothing from your own.
No.
Whatever is in there may be blocking you, or blocking Tyr from being around. If we can go to the statue and destroy it, what it is that's causing that to happen?
Roll persuasion.
Hear me come back.
Muravik.
10.
10?
Hold on. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a good idea, though.
I can't help with persuasion. I'm not proficient in it.
I am proficient, actually.
Well, helping would be basically trying to build up the argument to basically make the argument look better. So
You don't have to be proficient. You don't have to be proficient in something to help someone out.
yeah, you just have
It
to.
helps,
You
but
just have to try and appeal to make the breaking the statue more appealing.
Well, let's have Soren do it because she has better numbers.
Well, I mean, Muravik would still. It would just give Muravik a reroll, but.
True.
I mean, if they're related, stop one thing, stop something bigger, you know? All connected, yeah?
There's abjuration magic inside the statue, and he had the statue brought in. Like you said, a week before he came.
Yes.
It's pretty suspicious, you know?
Yes. Roll. Yeah, that is incredibly suspicious. Now that I have this new information. Roll again, Muravik. This is
natural 20.
he,
22.
He bites his lip, looks at Durian, and
Oh, no.
looks at you and says, "You have my permission.
Like clapping.
You have my permission. I gotta go get something. You have my permission." And he starts to run down the catacombs towards the exit.
Provide a distraction if you can. I have a funny feeling it may draw attention.
The kobolds
have a
look at
big
each other and start laughing.
Oh, that's great.
And they go down the path in the direction of the hole that leads to the cells.
Yeah.
So, what do y'all do?
You have a big hammer, right?
Durian says,
I have a glaive.
"I'm gonna stay
I'm
here
actually-
and
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna stay here and I'll keep to my plan of being the last resort." He says,
Okay.
sitting on the
Please.
gunpowder.
Hold off on that until at least Perry says it's okay, maybe.
Before we leave,
I'd rather
before
not
we
explode.
leave,
Yeah.
I want to ask Durian a question.
What's up?
So is all that gunpowder stacked up like? Is it supposed to be like that, or is this basically just the storage room?
Oh, this is just for the right here where we're under right now. Right above us is where the court itself is. The courtroom.
Ah.
Just want to be extra secure.
Like, out of character, it's a pretty big chamber with no supports.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna need that many barrels.
Ain't no kill like an overkill. So, what's
True.
else plan of action?
Let's go lop off the head of the thing.
It's in the chest. Smashed the chest.
That would be the most direct route.
Alright.
You think we can just smash
The
the chest, or
dumb
should we take the entire thing down?
Well, I mean, taking the whole thing down would be nice.
It is large.
Yeah, it would be.
It is large and blasphemous.
Captain,
Yeah.
you made Lavir invisible earlier.
I did.
You think you could do that with me?
You know what? I think I can.
Alright. As y'all get this
Remember-
plan, I think this is a great time to go to break.
Yep. Just
Oh,
remember, you stop being invisible once you make an attack.
If I make an attack roll, yeah. I don't have to make an attack roll to pull something.
Alright, and we'll deal with that after
Pulling.
the 10-minute break.
Awesome.
That's a grapple check, not an attack.
I've got rope, and it's on me, so it's invisible when I'm invisible.
True.
I was just gonna suggest a cannon, but
Okay,
yeah, make it
We
more.
don't have one of those.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always
Lord,
borrow a
actually, we
cannon.
have
and
no
you're the
cannon.
progressively flexes.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of us
Yeah.
coming to this city.
We
Yeah.
could always borrow one of these barrels of explosives and just be like, all right, light it up.
Yeah.
I mean, if we wanted to.
Oh, that's a good one.
They're just there for the taking.
As on board as I am with blowing up the church, if we can do it without casualties, gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
God.
say.
Wait,
As much as Lavir wants Big Boom, if we're able to do this without killing a whole lot of innocents,
I
like,
mean,
Lavir's not evil, so he doesn't want innocent innocents.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, but but there is the possibility that these rich people are going could reward us if we don't kill them. So,
Y'all trying to find a way to profit off of this?
Of course
I
I
would
am.
love some rolls.
Exactly.
More gold,
really
better.
surprised. Okay,
You insult me.
I'm going to
Of
poof for
course,
just a
we're
couple
gonna
minutes
try
find
and
the dog out.
profit
I'll
off
be
of
back
saving
shortly.
the city from a
Yeah,
corrupt.
I'll be right back too.
Or corrupt
so some
religious
of us
figure.
definitely feel like the best case scenario would be that, but not really saying that out loud. I'm the only one basically trying to say all this stuff and just being too honest or fault.
Yeah. No, Corvish just wants everything to be nice and happy and good, and definitely doesn't want several thousand gold for saving the city from a corrupt religious figure.
And like seriously, Cora just doesn't want to have like mass amounts of people like ending their lives because of like politics.
Well- They're not the ones ending their lives.
No, I know. It's not. I don't mean like suicide. I just mean like being ended by an explosion. Poof! All those lives that could have like been living longer and possibly being able to like change or not.
I will say, they might not have really needed the wards or the glyphs for it. I mean, like, if they've got a high enough level wizard, maybe a delayed fireball would work, and the resulting explosion might be enough to set off all the other barrels. Because that is a lot of barrels in the main chamber.
It really is.
It's definitely overkill for an unsupported massive chamber. All of those barrels going off at once from a delayed fireball would probably have enough fire shoot through the entire catacombs to set off the rest of the barrels.
Yeah, Well, I mean, this is directly below where the ball would be taking place, where the Grand Judge would be. And also, I think it'd probably be right below his office on the second floor.
Hello.
Hello. What I'm wondering is, why did they just set it all off when there isn't anyone in there other than the Grand Judge himself? Because presumably he lives there.
No, he lives in it. Some
He doesn't live in the
Yeah, that's
courthouse.
right.
Remember?
other people
Well,
live near it, closer.
Still, we know that the cells are empty. So the only people like until like the nobles started pushing it and being like, "Oh, let us see the decorations because we're fancy." It's like
Hey,
just
Biddy, look-
blow
hey,
them up.
Biddy, look.
What?
I got
What,
sent this picture, and it's a bunch of rabbits, and it looks like a variety pack of donuts.
Oh man, delicious.
That
You-
last
you-
one looks so much like a
Powdered.
powdered donut to me.
And the middle one looks glazed.
Yeah, one of them
Let's
looks
see.
jelly filled.
So we've got from right to left. We have
Old-fashioned chocolate
we
cake.
have
We have the eclair on the left, going from left to right. We have the eclair, the chocolate, the glazed, the jelly-filled, and the powdered.
Yeah, exactly. It just
because
looks
as
like a
we
bunch
all
of
know,
donuts.
as we all know, a good jelly-filled donut is covered in granulated sugar.
What?
So it has a nice crunch on the outside.
Isn't
No,
it-
the crunch comes from it being crispy, like being baked
Isn't
crispy.
a good jelly-filled donut usually like
Powder.
covered in like syrup,
What? No.
like icing?
Okay, that.
I mean,
frosting.
yeah,
You're thinking of frosting.
Yeah, but are you
Like a
saying
maple
are you
icing is one that
okay?
I-
So are you saying you've never gone to like a Chinese buffet and they have those like sugar-covered donut things?
It's
No.
usually powdered. It's usually
No,
powdered
it's
sugar.
usually like granulated.
The other thing I wanted to mention, and I know this is random, but this was something I saw while I was while we were going. Apparently, a whole bunch of the stuff that, like a whole bunch of the Eldritch invocations are not locked to Warlock level. Most of them are locked to just regular level, and only a few of them are locked to Warlock level. So that's
Interesting.
So, like, this 15th level shroud that allows me to cast invisibility at will, I could get even if I didn't have 15th level Warlock, just if I was 15th level in general. But then something like...
With the feet? No.
Invocation.
You're telling me that's powder sugar?
Now, if
Invo-
I just came back. If you're talking about the feat that gives you an invocation of being a warlock, any
No.
prerequisite on those are based
No.
off your warlock level.
No, I'm looking at the Warlock, at the things, and in D&D Beyond, and some of them specify prerequisite 9th level Warlock, or prerequisite 5th level Warlock, and some of them just specify prerequisite 12th level.
That's in warlock. Anything
But-
that has a prerequisite level for a class feature is for that class level
Then
in
why
that
would
class.
it specify class level in some of them? And
we
not in
can
others?
let's bench this discussion for now.
Okay.
Now that everyone's back.
Yeah, you're not a warlock yet,
Yet.
so we're not going to worry about it.
So
Leveling up soon.
Anyone in this party has the potential to maybe become a warlock.
all
for
right.
story reasons.
So coming
Warlock
back,
is like
we're
the
back.
one class that everyone has the possibility
Alright.
of becoming.
We all have high enough
so
charisma?
we're back. We're back. So you y'all have decided to y'all have found something strange about the statue, as well as the various residents and guards of this place, and y'all have made a plan. What do y'all do?
Unless we're waiting on Perry, I say head up towards there. and we can discuss before we actually go to the statue.
So I guess the main plan is invisible move, pull down statue with rope. That is also invisible.
That's the gist of it. If I can pull it down and break it open without being seen, fantastic. If that doesn't work out and I'm exposed, I'll need help.
Help with getting away?
Help with getting it taken care of without being mobbed.
Well, you can just, like set up a perimeter around you.
That would be appreciated.
Yeah.
So,
We can take it
are we
down.
splitting the party, or are we all coming?
Well, I got disguised so that I could come up to the surface.
You have elsewhere to be?
Well, I don't.
Then why would we not all go?
Because it feels like it might be conspicuous to have, 5 people standing around.
You don't
Statue.
just stand immediately around the statue, you stand within sight of the statue.
We'll just
And
go
interfere if
wander.
people come to stop things.
Well, anyway, let's go.
I guess it really all depends on how good a distraction those kobolds put up.
We'll see once we get there.
All right.
I think they went towards the hole I found.
Well
Yeah,
then,
I think they're going to distract from the inside.
That'll work.
So,
Best case scenario, the guards are racist enough to not know that there's a difference between kobolds. They might just see a kobold in the cell and be like, okay, yeah.
Wouldn't that be worst case scenario? Because you're out here, so they would just be like, "Oh, hey, another kobold. Better catch that one."
Well, no, they're gonna see that there's still a kobold in the jail. And I was like, oh yeah, we did that.
You'd think they would have noticed by now.
Well, there hasn't. I don't. When you all were up top, did you see a whole bunch of guards running around looking for kobolds?
weren't really paying attention for gods and kobolds, was kind of looking for a kobold.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, I guess we set up a perimeter. Invisible Moo wraps invisible rope around, I guess, the statue's neck.
If I can pull it down.
Invisible Moo sounds like a band name.
It does.
We are Invisible Moo!
Yeah.
One, two, three, four.
I get the feeling Invisible Moo is going to end up becoming a common strategy in this game. Depending on how
honestly.
effective it is here.
I mean, probably.
So, are y'all casting invisibility now, or when you get to closer to the exit of the catacombs?
Should do it next to the exit of the catacombs, right?
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like right now there are no bands called Invisible Moo.
Quick, we need to trademark that. Someone pay $1,000 to.
My
So
favorite trademark system is the clown one, where you have to paint it on an egg.
I do love that one. So you make your way to the exit, following Moo, and find your way to the stairs up to the temple. Who's casting it?
I am.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. You play the quick jingle of invisibility as well as whatever else is necessary for it, and gently place your hand on Moo, and suddenly Moo is...
Put him on the nose.
You boop him on the nose, and thump, like a ripple in water, his form just disappears.
Where did he go?
This is strange. First I couldn't see it, now I can't see me. I'm gonna go pull out the statue now.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Moo,
think
roll stealth
I think
with
there's three
advantage, since you're trying, since you are invisible, but you're also trying to sneak
Be
around.
sneaky.
Okay, that's an 18.
All right,
You're
yeah.
invisible, not silenced.
As you're making your way,
Ground team musician.
you very carefully adjust your weight with each step to make sure that the clacking of your hooves against marble are as muted as possible. And nobody seems to notice you as you make your way to the statue. The person who was polishing the statue earlier, that clergy who you realize was had some enchantment on it, had made his way to polishing the arm. He's currently standing on a ladder polishing the arm from behind.
Okay.
That complicates things.
And what is everyone else doing?
I guess just setting up a basic perimeter in a
Alright.
in a not too conspicuous way.
How
All
many
right.
people are there about?
It's pretty late in the day, isn't it?
It's night. It's at night. It's probably coming
what I
close to
thought.
around midnight around now, but you do see actually several guards are starting to rush. Several guards that were wandering around in the temple are now rushing to the court. Not even paying any of you any mind.
Okay.
The clergy polishing the statue is looking towards the hallway to the court, a little confused and hearing very loud noises.
They're probably fucking up the decorations.
Yep. And how is the statue set? Like, is it directly on the ground, or is it on a
It's on a
stand or a
pedestal.
plinth? Okay.
It's on a. It has a large base with a golden plaque that says Tyr, the god of blind justice. Not the blind god of justice, the god of blind justice.
Yeah, that's not blasphemous at all. Okay, polishing it does complicate things. But nobody else is around. I'm gonna start throwing rope across or over the shoulder
All right.
that he's not polishing.
All right. Roll dexterity.
Nine.
You go to do it. You go to try and loop the rope around, and it falls to the ground. You don't get that.
Okay. How high up is the waist?
The waist. Let me see. Maybe around 15 feet.
Hmm. Just slightly larger than I thought, but still should be doable.
Well, remember, you've only got an hour to do this.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
or-
probably closer to like 45 minutes because of having to Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right, an hour because y'all did it after at the exit of the catacombs, not right then and there. So yeah, you still have a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do my best to try and wrap it up as best I can.
All right.
As high up as I can.
All right. Roll dexterity.
Better. 15.
15. You managed to get it around. You managed to get the rope around the upper part, like just below the armpits. You managed to get the rope around that.
How high up is the polishing clergyman?
Let's see. The polishing clergyman is probably about. Let's see.
The waist is 15 feet up.
Yeah,
He's
so about 20 feet
probably
up.
like 20 or 30 feet.
About 20 feet. He's polishing the arm, so it's just above the waist. So between 15 and 20 feet is the Polishing Clergyman. That also sounds like a band name. A
Right.
Christian rock band. So you managed to get the rope.
I've got healing hands. He'll be fine.
Okay.
As soon as I'm sure that it's wrapped up at least somewhat tightly, I'm going to secure myself with the same rope, and I am going to run and pull as hard as I can to try and put this sucker down.
All right, roll athletics.
14.
14. As you go, you feel, the rope goes taut, and you feel it squeezing around your waist, and that's definitely going to leave a bruise.
Trigger.
The statue does not seem to shift. The statue does not seem to shift.
No give whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it being smaller. I'm going to have to keep trying. Pulling as much as I can.
All right. Roll athletics. At this time, the sound of shouting and destruction is starting to die down in the court.
It's a 16.
All right. The statue
Slowly getting better.
You hear "whoa" as the Polishing Clergyman is trying to he's holding his hands out and is mildly shocked. It's like as the statue just starts to shift, but goes back into place.
Progress.
Doing okay there? We're just gonna kind of walk over towards that direction.
Do
I'm
you need some help?
gonna tug again if I can.
All right, roll athletics.
Inspiration.
You can't see him.
They just need to be able to hear me, right?
It's gonna be a bit conspicuous if you're just shouting at air.
Unless.
And either way, that was a natural one.
There is a clergyman right there.
You got nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
You go and rush forward, and suddenly you are going far faster. Right after the rope went taut, the rope snapped, and now is suddenly visible. The clergyman looks at it and says, "Wait, what?" As he looks at the rope that is now suddenly visible and starts to follow it, confused.
All right. I'm gonna.
Well, on the bright side, he should only be able to follow the parts that are visible, which are not attached to me.
Yeah.
Ah,
He's starting
let's
to.
see. Yeah, Bardic Inspiration does not need you to see them.
Oh. Well, I don't think a bardic inspiration would have helped in that one.
Nope.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Nope.
But it just says creatures other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you.
All right. The polishing clergyman gets to the end of the rope and realizes, hey, something's wrong, and is going to start making a dash for the courthouse.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try to stop him.
How?
You must tackle him.
Attack.
You're going to attack him?
I'll try to grapple him.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Okay. There's you are. Athletics. Why don't I have athletics tagged? Nat 20.
Okay.
Nat 23.
All right. With nat 20, you see him start to make a break for the hallway to the courthouse, and he's like, "God, boom!" You tackle him to the ground, and he's knocked out cold.
Oh,
Okay. I'm just gonna climb up onto the plant and start trying to attack the knees.
Okay. Roll
Push
to
on
attack.
those.
Are you attacking with your what are you attacking with?
There's the question. There's already attention being drawn. Fuck it. I'm gonna start by headbutting it.
Okay, you're charging it.
With the horns.
Okay.
Yeah. I want this fucker down.
All right, roll to attack.
13.
13. You manage to run up and jump up onto the base and smack its knees with your horns. It hurts, and the statue does not seem to move.
Poor idea. And the invisibility's gone.
Yeah, the invisibility's gone. You just see, you just hear the clopping of hooves on marble, and then suddenly see Murovic standing on the base of the statue, holding his head.
This is like the D&D equivalent of
boy.
the DeLorean appearing in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Why don't you try pulling again with the rope, and I try maybe like pushing or just like kick it?
It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
I'm gonna search the body.
He's not dead.
Take his symbol. Take his symbol.
Yet. He's not dead yet.
And I'm gonna use that inspiration on him this time then.
Okay.
Okay, so roll with advantage because she's helping.
Sushi, take his
yes. Roll with advantage.
Take his holy symbol.
Roll with advantage because she's helping, and also you have
D6.
bardic. Yeah, you have bardic inspo.
And that's athletics to knock it over. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't roll shit this time. That's better. I'm going to use bardic inspiration anyway. So with bardic inspiration, that would be a 26.
So you grab the rope. Wrap it around your hands for better grip, and you just start pulling. You go red in the face as steam comes out of your mouth, out of your nose as you pull harder and harder, and you feel it starting to lean towards you, and it starts to rock back towards you. But you just give one huge pull, and it starts coming down. Roll.
Varen like having like a run at it, jumped into the air, and like done
Drop
like
kicked in the back of the knees.
Yes.
Murovic, roll dexterity. Because you have...
Dex check or dex save?
Dex save, because you have a giant statue coming to crash onto you.
That's a 7.
Ooh.
Does that mean that Murovic is taking lessons from the Prometheus school of running away from things? And just goes, turns around.
I think it's more didn't have a chance to, like... Didn't think this...
Going.
Yeah, didn't think this part through.
He didn't roll to the side.
The
or
important
anything.
part is that it's coming down.
You see, the main issue is that now he's working with less rope.
11. You take 11 points of bludgeoning as this thing comes crashing down and very loudly breaks. You are currently pinned under a well-polished arm, I'll say.
I did search the
All right. What were you trying to get?
clergy. No, just the items off of the polishing clergy.
Well, you found some statue polish and a rag.
What about
And
his
the holy
holy
symbol.
symbol?
Oh, yeah, the holy symbol is around his neck.
I'm gonna take that.
All right.
Off of...
Roll wisdom as you pick it up. Roll a wisdom save.
Cool.
Oh dear.
That's not great.
What'd you get?
Roll the dice.
What'd you get? All right.
Oh no.
Anywho,
I'm not alone.
And
they all go down together.
as the sound of marble crashing on marble fills the room, you can see that there is indeed the torso of the statue was indeed hollow. Searching through the rubble, you do find it's a glass sphere with, it looks like 2 stones in it, swirling around in some dark energy that was inside the that was inside the statue.
Okay.
It does not seem to be. It does not seem to be damaged.
Is Moo still pinned by the?
Yeah, Moo's still pinned by the
I'm
well-polished
okay.
arm.
I'm gonna
Take it
try and
away,
get it.
Ron.
I'm gonna try and get him out.
It's the arm that doesn't have a hand. All right, roll strength to try and lift up the arm.
Boy.
Moo or Varen?
I'll say Moo since you're stronger. You can roll with advantage because Varen's helping.
Well, that's a 22.
All right, so
Nice.
you're pinned under here. You're definitely bruised, but you just lift it off and just chuck it, being
I
really
hate this
mad.
statue. I hate this statue. Did you find
Yeah.
the thing?
So,
It's right there.
Smash it. Smash.
Is the head still intact?
the head is still intact. Well, except for the lower parts of the beard.
I grab the head.
It is about as big as you.
Whoa.
Actually, it's probably
It's
bigger
a-
because you're a dwarf.
Yeah,
It's a-
for sure.
It's a statue where the waist is 15 feet up, my dude.
Smash the glass.
All right. Roll strength to throw it at the. How are you? Wait. How are you smashing it?
I'm stomping on it.
All right. Roll to attack.
Attack or strength?
I'll go with strength.
$22.
All right. So as you do this, you manage to get a single crack. The stones inside, which have glowing symbols on it, the glowing suddenly stops, and the dark energy suddenly, rapidly seeps out. Everyone roll a Constitution save.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I should probably roll one for the unconscious guard, or the unconscious clergy.
Thank goodness this is not a dump stat for me. I made a 16.
Got 17.
Oh,
I got an 8.
all right.
Well, Sushi, the good thing is, so did the guy you just robbed.
This is not good.
Did we ever find out what that wisdom save for Sushi was?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
All right. And so 15.
Yeah, I just.
And what did Corvus roll?
17.
All right. So Sushi and the clergy.
Sushi and the clergy. I mean, they are in
Okay,
the same
you're
place,
lucky.
so that's-
You two take 2 points of necrotic damage. Everyone else only takes 1 point. As this wave of energy
oh, that's right. I'm below max
bursts,
health.
as a wave of energy bursts through this orb and dissipates in the temple. You suddenly hear a very intense screaming coming from the courthouse.
What kind of scream
Suck
does
it,
it sound
Judge.
like?
It sounds
Very
like a
loud,
scream of
angry
pain.
screaming.
Angry and pain.
Ooh.
I have a feeling somebody's not going to be happy with me.
I have a feeling someone might have put a little bit of their soul into it.
Well, I mean,
Maybe.
a phylactery is actually like the best thing to put spells on because it like intensifies spells. It's one of the
Soul
best.
has a lot of power to it.
Yeah, it's one of the a phylactery is like one of the best
A
possible.
phylactery
things
would
to
also
turn
do
up.
more than 2 points of necrotic damage when destroyed.
Fair,
Theory.
True.
fair.
He could
be
just
a very,
be a shitty
very
lich.
bitch lich.
It could be a very shitty witch. You could have put somebody else's soul into it. There's no problem in that.
Okay, I am bruised and
Okay,
battered, but I still say
question.
we can go
Que-
check on
What's
that.
up?
Yeah. Question for the DM.
What's up?
Moo has heard this man speak.
Yeah?
Did it sound like him screaming?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think he liked that.
Yeah, it's
I
echoing
don't
through
think
the
I
hallway.
care.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
Let's break the sushi.
All right. So, y'all are headed down to the. All of y'all are headed down to it, down to the
Yeah.
lobby of the courthouse.
If we're able to.
I suppose so.
Well, y'all can. So, as you make your way down there, the screaming gets more intense. As you come across the scene, you can see the Grand Judge is standing in the middle of a half-decorated lobby. You can see that there are a few guards that are currently holding some kobolds by the tail. And the Grand Judge is standing there, clutching his face in pain. His skin is bubbling and singeing dark as part of it's
I
starting
don't
to...
think Tyr is happy.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense right the fuck now.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely sense fiend. You sense a fiend somewhere in close proximity. As
I can tell the direction.
yeah, it is in front of you. Oh, by the way, Sushi, roll a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh wait, maybe
I'm
it's wait, hold on. Yeah, wisdom. Wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's hope for good rolls.
I got a 16 because I got a nat 20 and a 16.
All right.
Those are some decent rolls.
All right, Sushi, as you're seeing the Grand Judge in pain, you feel bad. I mean, this guy wasn't all that bad. I mean, he's a pretty chilled guy. Sucks, and you're kind of mad at Moo for breaking the statue and the thing that, like, I mean, the judge isn't a bad guy. You'd consider him a friend, even though you didn't really talk to him much.
I mean, yeah, he always seemed nice. He was gonna throw a party for us. I was
Yeah,
gonna be
and
able to break out
you
my
were
dress.
invited. Yeah, and you were
Yeah,
invited.
Like, I mean,
So, as the judge stands there with several of the people watching, his skin is boiling and singeing and flaking off into a sort of pinkish red as he clutches his head as blood starts to pool down his face. Two large horns curl out, and with the tearing of fabric, some leathery wings burst from his back and tail from his butt.
What the
And
fuck?
he is still in pain. He looks around and rushes up the stairs.
You see? I told you. Fiend.
Fiend indeed.
Damn.
I feel like that was kind of mean. He seemed nice.
He's a devil in a
So,
house of God.
that's just semantics.
I don't know if you're being serious or if I should smack you.
You might want to smack her just in case. Why are you still
Sushi.
holding that thing?
Sushi is fingering her sword, and the holy symbol is wrapped around her fingers on one hand, holding the sheath.
Yeah. By the way, the holy symbol
hold
is
on.
very pretty. You decide to put it on your at some point. You actually put it on your neck and didn't notice.
Well, she's fingering her sword.
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand.
All right, roll sleight of hand. What are you trying to sleight?
I rolled a 15 to slip a dagger underneath the necklace for the thing and slice it.
All right, Sushi, roll perception.
Okay.
Beat a 15. I rolled very low for my sleight of hand.
21.
Oh
You
yeah, no.
noticed.
You see Levere coming at you with a dagger, and he looks he looks. You can tell there's hunger in his eyes, and he wants your necklace. He can't take your necklace. I mean, that's yours. You took it fair and square.
I'm gonna attack him with my sword.
All right, roll to attack.
Oh Lord.
19.
This is why you don't
That
touch
hits.
obviously cursed things.
19 to attack, that hits.
Yeah, that obviously hits. I'm a level 3 rogue. You think I have access to 19 AC?
You still have higher AC than I do.
Exactly. That's why I'm gonna bop you on the head with the pommel of the dagger.
That's 4 damage because I roll min damage. 1 plus 3.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get to my actions. Dagger.
Taking my sword out.
How's a 26?
To hit?
Yeah, to hit.
I think that might hit. That just might be enough to hit.
It's not a crit.
Rogues, man.
I rolled a 19. Okay, so I'm bashing Sushi on the top of the head with the pommel of the dagger for 8 damage.
Jesus.
You are below I know that you're below max.
Uh-huh.
Because you still haven't rested since fighting in the pit.
How's
Yep.
8 damage?
Yep, I'm down to 10.
Oof.
It's a third of my hit points. I'm gonna attack back.
At
obviously.
this point, guards are coming to try and restrain Levere. So
gonna
Levere,
turn-
roll
I'm gonna-
athletics or acrobatics.
I'm gonna try to go up to the high,
Damn
where
it!
the high judge
Every
is.
time the guards get involved, my rolls turn to shit. That's a 9. I'm gonna yell for Muravik's help.
I'm going over
No,
towards.
I'm going after the devil.
I'm going towards Sushi to pull the
Alright,
thing off.
Well, you're okay. So
Although
the
I'll
guards
follow
grapple
follow
the
Margaret
guards
to
grab
the
Levere by the
left.
tail.
Hey, Muravik, you know that thing about splitting the party?
More pressing issues.
So
Sushi is going the same way as Muravik, though.
okay. You make your way up the stairs to the to the upstairs. It's a hallway that wraps around. You can actually see a door labeled reception, and gather this is the judge's reception room. And you burst into it. There's nobody here, but you do find that guards. You do find the judge's office.
Is there any sign of the judge?
No. You're outside. You find the door. Sorry. You find the door to the judge. And who all was following Muravik?
Sushi, presumably to attack Muravik.
All right. And who else?
Corvus,
And
it
try to.
seems.
Baron's trying to get Levere.
All right. And Corvus is with Muravik. What about Lorcax?
What happened to Levere again?
Levere got grappled by a guard.
Because anytime the guards get close to me, my dice turn to dog shit.
It's like alchemy.
Yeah.
I think the captain can handle this, so yeah, I'll move over to follow Moo.
All right. So, Sushi, Lorcax, Muravik, and Corvus are all in the lobby of the. Let's see. are all in the lobby of the room. The door to the left is what leads to the judge, and the door to the right is not labeled.
Are there any
Or
doors
it's-
that look like they're at all ajar?
No, they're closed. Roll perception.
Ba-da-da-da.
23.
4.
23.
I got a 4.
All right, you do hear a voice in the coming from the judge's chambers, although you don't know what it's what language do you what language is
Common, Minotaur, and Sylvan.
common? Yeah, you don't know what they're saying. It's like just weird.
Shalala.
Yeah.
Infernal.
And what did you roll, Sushi, for?
Oh, I
4.
roll a 4.
Yeah, no, you don't hear jack shit.
You see big scary cow.
Yeah.
the
Didn't
cow
want hurt your friend.
Seems like a mean cow.
Does Sushi know that he wants to hurt the judge?
We just came upstairs after the judge. I don't have any weapons drawn.
Sushi's just gonna try to find the judge.
All right, the judge is in the judge. Well, actually, you don't know where the judge is.
You don't know where he is, Sushi. You don't hear anything. You just see cow.
Hi,
And hey,
cow.
Lorcax is here.
And Corvus.
Yep.
What about y'all?
All of your friends.
Corvus is here to try to understand why Sushi acting weird. I don't know why she's acting like this, but also
Is it so weird for Sushi to attack Lavir?
Yeah, they're buddies.
and also
I mean, we've been fighting. We've fought ever since we met. I mean, we've had to fight each other before.
We fought to spar.
You're downstairs.
Yeah,
Right
Moo's
now,
going to go towards the noise.
All right.
I'd like to ask Morvik. So, Morvik, this is a devil? Like,
It certainly looked it. It's a fiend, if nothing else. Unholy abomination that disturbs the natural order and has been rotting the city from the inside. It must not be allowed to continue.
I mean, like, anything that's not of this plane is unnatural. So, even like celestial, those of the celestial plane are also unnatural.
It's true. And if they were interfering with the
That's
city,
you.
I'd cast them out as well.
I mean, they were interfering with the city before the fiend got here.
They were called upon.
How do you know this? The fiend wasn't called upon by someone.
Perrie.
Just because Perry wasn't the one that called them, doesn't mean nobody wanted that.
I'm not listening to Sushi anymore. I'm going towards the fiend.
All right.
Wait. I quickly fell behind Morvik, just being like, okay, so dealing with a fiend, a devil. What is their process like? I mean, I only heard remnants about stuff like this before,
You'll
but
see.
like,
I'm following.
I'm not just gonna go in like blind hatred and such for something like this. Like, I mean, it might be kind of extremely difficult to reason a bit.
Corvus,
Yes,
you don't talk with the devil.
I.
I mean, we should have a conversation. We need to know all the.
I'm planning on having a conversation.
Okay,
Would I be within 30 feet of the devil?
Well, let me see. You're right up at the door.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't shake the devil's hand and say you're only kidding. This
this
is where the party ends.
Maybe.
the party ends here. That's
The
so be it.
cohesiveness is definitely going to change for a bit.
I will say yes. Right on the cusp of the devil.
Okay,
Why? What's up? Oh, are you using divine sense again?
No,
Oh, what are you using?
I'm giving my holy symbol and using Turn the Faithless.
Oh, what does that do?
Each fiend or fae within 30 feet that can hear me must make a wisdom saving throw or be turned for 1 minute.
Okay, go ahead and shout something angry.
Fiend from the fiery pit desecrating this holy place, be gone now, lest I strike you down and send you back myself.
And what do I need to roll?
It's a wisdom save.
Alright, let's see. Oh, God. So,
your DC's more than 4, right?
My DC is 12.
Oh dear.
Alright! Well, you get the feeling that... do you know if something's saved or not?
Not directly, but as soon as they see me, they're frightened and have to use their action to run away.
Alright.
All they can do is run from me.
Alright, well, you, don't, well, you don't know if something happened, but,
No, but I'm going in the room.
you're going right in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Kicking the door down.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, so,
That's
good thing you
destruction
didn't,
of property.
good thing you didn't dilly-dally. Didn't dilly or dally. Because as you enter the room, you can see that the judge is currently looking more like his elven self. He is surrounded by what seems to be 5 imps. One of the imps is holding another orb similar to the kind that you had just destroyed. There are 2 in the back corner that were out of range. But as soon as they see you, they drop the orb and it breaks. So the... sorry, I'm just
He starts screaming in pain again.
the judge did fail. The judge was one of the ones that failed. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything in so that we can see. Yeah, the judge is one of the ones that failed. So here is how it looks. Oh, here's what it looks so far. By the way, I'm really proud of this room. So one of the imps is going to try and fly to the window. Actually, 2 of them are. I think now would be a good time for us to roll initiative.
Okay.
Including Varen and the Veer.
Yeah.
I realize I'm doing exactly what I said not to do, but circumstances
I know.
are very
Well,
different right now.
How much time has passed between
circumstances
between this? 'Cause
I'll say
we should've
like
been able
a
to do some
minute.
stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. What are y'all trying to do? They're currently they have Levere held by the tail, and what are you doing?
I'm gonna rush and I'm gonna try to like grab and run.
Grab Levere and run?
Yeah.
Alright, that means we're gonna make a strength contest. So go ahead and roll strength.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
At
DC the
the-
Beast 20.
21.
Okay, yeah, you grabbed Levere by the
Oh.
arm. You grabbed Levere by the arm, and he managed to slip out. Luckily, the paint on his tail was still. It flaked off, but messed with the guard's grip as you
Okay.
quickly rush upstairs. Around this time is the time you hear. Around this is the time you hear Murovic shouting and bursting into the room. There's Varen. Sorry. And
I rolled a 1 on initiative, getting a 3.
okay.
Uh,
And I need to roll initiative for my guys. So let's see.
okay, let's see. Initiative rolls.
Initiative.
So I rolled a 23. Corvus rolled 10. Lorcax was an 11. Sushi's a 3. Moravik and Varen, have you rolled your initiatives yet?
Morovix was
17.
18.
All right.
18 for Moo. What did you say? What did you say, Soren?
17.
17. Okay.
If this church is hallowed again, all fiends should have disadvantage on everything. That's helpful.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I got to roll 10 more or 11 or I have to roll not 10. I have to roll 6 more initiative rolls then. Actually, let's see.
It might just be attacks, but I think it's attack and skill checks.
Oh, non-initiative?
Let me check for hallow. So I'm assuming it would be hallowed as in the spell for the effect.
Okay. Time to stand up, says my Apple Watch.
Oh! There's a fun point.
They take damage, don't they?
Oh no. Any creature charmed, frightened, or possessed by fey, fiends, or undead are no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed upon entering the area.
Okay, well then,
Ooh.
that's something I guess I should have learned suddenly. Well, that being said, with the second orb being destroyed, Sushi, the weirdness that was creeping into your mind is suddenly gone, because the imps had come to deliver the second orb, but dropped it when they were frightened. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That's what if Sushi had rolled a good perception check, they would have heard a conversation. But so yeah, no. It seems
And maybe the guards are in the premises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily take damage from the spell. Technically speaking, they cannot enter the area. That's all that it says with that.
Yeah.
So it's a question of if they'd be pushed out or if they can't leave it.
I'll say
they can't
yeah.
enter.
I'll say they can't leave.
Well, yeah. If you want to do it like a protection circle, it would be like if they're inside, they can't leave. Or if they're outside, they can't enter. It's like that's a classic thing.
Right.
Yep.
Well, it's time to send some leathery assholes back to the nine hells.
All right. Did you make a list of what everyone's initiative was and what they rolled?
I typed it out and then I deleted the numbers.
It's there. But the
order's
hold
there,
on.
just not the
Let me copy this and then add the numbers.
Was
Levere 23, 18, 17, 11, 10, 3.
The numbers, Livia, what do they mean?
Murvik, what's your dex?
+2.
Okay. Let's see.
Here's some numbers.
So I'm not charmed anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna take the goddamn thing off. Cause you.
Make you feel all wakey.
All right. Let's see. Levere, Murvik, Varen, Lorcax, Corvus, Sushi.
Why am I wearing this holy
Levere,
symbol?
Murvik, Varen, Lorcax,
that's cringe.
Corvus, Sushi. Yeah. Okay. I got
That's cringe.
Yeah. No. I got everyone's. I got everything. So first, top of the order is Levere.
Am I still downstairs or am I up with everyone?
You just entered with. Let's see. You just got to. You just entered the building, the room with Varen.
Okay. So are we in the reception area or the office?
You're in the reception area.
Okay.
And Moo is currently acting as a door.
I'm a very good door.
Well, let me see if I have any actions.
But not a very good window.
No. At the very least, with Levere, there's like a doggy door kind of form if you just runs between the legs.
Well, other than oh yeah, I forgot that was my disguise icon.
Oh yeah, the disguise icon is you with a Groucho Marx. I made a Groucho Marx
Nice.
thing with to be able to, because I don't want to have to make custom disguise icons on the fly.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go left one and up to the wall.
Left one and up to the wall.
To Sushi's right.
Okay.
Hey, sorry for bopping you.
Huh? Can you get rid of this thing? And I just like throw the holy symbol like away.
Well, the point of or the symbol is still it's still cursed. It just means you're not charmed by.
Oh, is it stuck on?
Well, you don't want to get rid of it. Is the thing. A curse is a curse, of course.
It's a holy symbol.
It's
Icky.
also cursed.
It's a holy symbol of a.
It doesn't matter what it is.
I
It's
don't
cursed to make you want to keep it.
You don't care, it's a holy symbol. It's shiny.
It's shiny and the grooves have fun colors in them.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
That's it. I can't get through Moo until he moves.
Until he
You're small. I'm
moves.
big.
Technically, you can get through Moo. Because
Alright.
we are small, we can go through
Now
large.
the
Yeah,
so
but when it's just me and him in there, I'm not risking
True.
I'm
five
so
and.
so
To
that's
be
the end of
fair,
your turn.
Some of them are frightened. They can't get
Yeah,
closer to
3
Moo.
of them are frightened. So
Well, let's
the-
see. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, the
Well,
most
no,
I can
'cause-
do is get next
yeah.
to the door.
So frightened means I have to run away.
They have to use their action to dash away from me and cannot willingly move any closer.
Okay.
But because of the Hallow, they can't leave either.
Yeah, so this one's going to run. The red one is going to jump over the table to the window and start banging on it. And that is going to be its action, right?
Yeah,
Because it can't target you and no one else is in the room.
it
So,
can't target me anyway. It can only use its action to dash. Until it takes damage.
Interesting.
We should keep an eye on which ones have taken damage yet, then.
It's the red one that is the one that ran up. And sorry, it's a little hard to see on the carpet, but it is currently flapping at the window like a fly. Murvik, your
Like a
turn.
moth.
He's like an angry moth.
No, more like a scared moth.
Okay.
Moths are off.
Do any of them not quake in their proverbial boots looking at me?
The blue one, the white one, and the green one. The white one and green one were out of the range. The blue one is the one that saved.
Okay, I'm just going to take 2 steps forward
All right.
and swing at the blue one with the glaive.
All right.
This is an interesting.
17.
Is this a concentration spell?
No, it just lasts.
Oh.
This is a channel divinity.
Oh. Interesting. So right here.
Yeah,
Roll to attack.
it was a 17.
All right. 17. I believe yes, that does hit.
Well, I rolled a 1, but I've got great weapon fighting, so I get to reroll that.
Hooray!
So 11 damage.
11.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you swing your. All right, that was just enough. Imps are not strong. You swing your thing. You swing your glaive down to. You swing your glaive down and cleft it in twain. Its body starts to burst into flames and turns into infernal ash. So now there's just an ash pile where the blue one was.
Yeah, I'll just use a bonus action to snort and glare at the larger one.
All right, and I am going to quickly go to the bathroom. Sorry.
That's fine. I will take the opportunity to refill my drink. And maybe go to the bathroom myself. I didn't need to go during the break, but now I do.
So, is anyone getting hell of a boss flashes now? Since we're going up against imps?
I have killed Moxie. I feel a little bad now. A little.
It would be an interesting conversation to see what Mervik's reaction would be to those hitmen.
Not pleasant. They violate the natural order. They interfere in worlds that are not theirs. And they bring destruction and pain.
A lot of things interfere.
Sorry to
with
cut the
things
action
on.
like that. That is the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up is the. Oh, I need to remove the blue imp from the thing. Next up is the white imp. So the white imp is very pissed at you, and is going to fly to you. Fly to you, Murvik, because getting between you and the judge. Let's see. It's going to get between you and the judge. So, it is going to do... let's see. It is going to... is going to swipe its stinger at you.
Okay.
15?
Misses.
All right.
Pings off the breastplate.
Oh, yeah. Good thing you bought that. All right.
I have no money, but I have protection.
Yeah. That's, sounds like a condom ad. So that's going to be the end of its turn. Next up is Varen.
I'm gonna try and get into that room.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most you can get is right at the door. The door is open, so you would have full visibility.
Fuck, what did I miss?
Unless you want to use your dash to get in.
Nothing.
The white one tried to sting me and couldn't make it through the breastplate. Now it's Aaron's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So after Moo was what? After Moo was white imp.
This is about as far as you can make it with your 30 feet of movement.
Okay. I'm gonna try and vicious mockery.
Who?
Can I see the white one?
I'm gonna say because it's a small creature and Moo is not category
Big
large
boy.
but still big boy. I'm gonna say roll perception.
Moo does not make a good window.
Moo doesn't make a good window. I think that's the
19?
very. Yeah, I'll say you can see it. Its stinger is visible just between Moo's legs. Moo is not a good window is probably the longest running meme in this campaign. Because it was in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that. So what do I need to do?
I'm gonna try Vicious Mockery.
All right.
That is a wisdom save.
All right. So what is the thing with Hallowed? Does that affect saves? I have disadvantage.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't.
All right, that means I get advantage on this because imps have advantage on this. Oh, 20 plus wisdom save is 1. 20 plus 1. 18.
Saves. Damn.
All right.
Bonus action healing word Mervik because he's
Below
been
half.
hurt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got
14 hit
crushed.
points.
Getting.
It's been a long night. I got
Oh yeah.
stabbed.
This one night has lasted 3 sessions.
Got stabbed.
8.
Got squished.
This
Yeah.
is the longest day.
8 healing.
Yeah.
All right.
I am
I'm
less
here for
accurate.
you.
All right.
We say it's the longest day now. How much you want to bet by the end of the campaign we're going to be completing like 10 sessions on a single
Hour.
night? Yeah.
After Varen, it is Lorcax because the blue imp is dead.
Takes a session to get through a minute of time.
Lorcax, the most recent map is the current one.
I see.
You don't really
Can
have...
I get a good sight of? Can I get a good sight of anyone from here?
Not without going into the room itself. You have Varen blocking the door, and then Moo is blocking the judge and one of the imps. You'd have to go inside to really get a good view.
Yeah, and then I'll move in inside then.
All right. Just how far inside?
Like on the red outer ends.
The red carpet or the red tile?
Yeah, the red tiles.
All right. And about which direction from the door? Like how many spaces from the door? And in which direction?
I would say 2 directions from the right.
From the right, so next to the plant in the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
All right. That'll give you a view of everyone.
Okay, cool.
In the room.
What's that imp in front of Movik?
That's just an imp.
Okay. Okay, I think I'll do chill chill touch on the imp.
Ah, yes, chill touch, the spell that is neither touch nor chill damage.
Yeah, I know.
So, is that something you need to roll, or is that something I need to roll?
Yeah, that's something I need to roll.
All right.
It's an attack spell. Roll.
Yep. So, does 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Okay. Let me roll for damage.
Roll that sweet necrotic.
That would be 6 necrotic damage.
6?
Yeah.
All right. The the blue imp should not have died. I just realized I was looking at the resistances and the blue imp. But we'll just keep that in mind for the future. So you said 6 necrotic. God, why couldn't it have been chill? All right. Its veins start to like crawl up it as a skeletal hand flicks it on the ear. It crawls up the face, but it's still flying. It's still flying. It's still it's still flying, still alive, and it has its eyes on you.
Got it.
All right. Next up is Corvus.
Yay, the bird.
The bird is here. The bird
Bird.
is
The bird is the word.
so. Oh, okay. So I want to like approach inside of like the room and basically looking around. Who would be the closest enemy to me?
Depends on where you're going. Like how many spaces up and down, how many spaces left and right do you plan on moving?
I want to try to get closer to the head devil himself.
All
Don't
right.
hurt him.
How many spaces up and down, how many spaces left and right?
1, 2, 3, 4. I can go 4 spaces up.
1, 2, 3. There's an imp right there.
Uh,
Wait, no, there's Murovic right there.
oh. I want to try to reach over to the devil himself, so like that imp's still there.
Yeah, there's an
Right.
imp. There's an imp between Moo and the judge.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Okay. Okay. I head over to like to be right next to Morovic.
All right, left or right?
I'll go right.
All right, to the right of Murovic.
Mhm.
All right.
Then I'm going to cast. It's gonna be it. Okay. Spells. Okay. No. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Let's go with Guiding Bolt level 1.
All right. On who?
With this range, Morvik, you mentioned about not leaving, not letting the devil talk, right?
I mentioned about don't talk to the devil.
So does that mean you would want him to be still alive so we can interrogate him, or just basically kill him off right here and now?
That means don't talk to the devil. Interpret that as you will.
Okay. Then
I think
yeah,
interrogating would be the opposite of that.
I don't know. I feel like we could definitely like have a good conversation with this man.
You're not charmed anymore.
I know.
Exactly.
If I was charmed, I would be like, no, he's a nice guy. No, I'm saying that there are benefits to like learning more about this man's organization. Like,
like right now, I'm thinking about okay. Does Toll of the Dead actually do more than one person? Hold up.
Can what?
Toll of the Dead do more than one person?
No, it's one single person.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do Guiding Bolt on the devil.
The devil. He has a name, you know.
we never learned it.
Yeah, I just
No.
want to know him as a judge.
Y'all did learn it.
We didn't even. Yeah, we did.
What did we
What was
learn?
it?
To leave Tyrol is what he introduced himself as.
Yeah, there's no way that's his actual name.
Obviously not.
Oh yeah,
Could
totally.
be his name.
As Bev found out shortly after I did, it is an anagram for vital trial. I used the name generator and that came up.
It happens.
It's a really good coincidence. So, what are you're doing guiding bolt? That means you need to attack?
Yes.
You need to roll an attack, a spell attack. So, go ahead and roll to attack.
I don't think I will.
This is some very powerful battle music we've got going on.
Oh, did I not?
Okay.
Damn it! I should have. Sorry, I completely. It was supposed to.
What's going on? It's fine.
Yeah, it was supposed to play, and it didn't. I gotta use. I wish there was a way to just like do hotkeys to do it.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
This is what was supposed to play.
Oh,
Yeah.
oops.
See, I can actually hear this. The
Hmm.
Well, the other
ambient
thing,
sounds are
yeah,
hard to hear.
yeah, the ambience was for town at night.
Yeah, no, I just mean like it was hard to hear the ambient sound, so I forgot to. I didn't notice them for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, Corvus, you were attacking.
Yeah, Corvus, you need to roll to attack.
I'm trying to, but like the site is
Just
not
roll
working.
in the roll in the chat.
All right.
If the site's running slow, just roll in the chat.
Yeah, we always.
Jesus Christ, that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Spells
roll
can't
double
crit.
damage.
Nice.
On guiding bolt.
That's 8d6 radiant damage.
Jesus.
That is
Holy shit!
a lot.
Oh
Okay.
God.
And you're hitting Big Boy
Jesus
himself?
Christ.
Christ! Oh my
Holy
god!
shit, that's like a third of his
So-
health.
So my.
So,
Okay, Marvik, I
are-
trust in you.
you are livid seeing this
Oh my
imposter in this house of God. This imposter who fooled even you. And you hold out your hand, you hold out your scythe currently folded into a holy symbol, and out from it, like a shotgun, you just fire a blast of radiant magical energy, which showers him and burns him. I think I believe he might be weak to. Fuck.
Double
Yeah.
check.
No, I am. He is. Yeah. So that does a lot of
50.
damage.
50 damage.
You, dude, that
God, break
gets
out the
rid.
flex tape. That's a lot of damage.
Roll 1d6 to see what. Cause that'll definitely do some stuff. So you managed to take out one of his wings with that. He is
Knicker snack off with his wing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, you disabled his flying. So, it is now. Is that the end of your turn? Is that the end of your turn, Corvus? So, as this guy's wing is singed off by radiant energy and he's left with radiant sparkles, it is now his turn. So what is the thing? He can do stuff now that he's been attacked, right?
Yeah, it ends for them as soon as they take damage.
All right. He has literal fire in his eyes, and he is going to jump onto the chair and try and claw at. He's gonna try and use his claws on Corvus. So that means. Ah, Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage.
Oh man, imagine if you rolled like a 2. You probably would have taken out a leg.
Fuck! That's an 8! So yeah, no, he tries to hit his claws at you, but you manage to just smack it away with your staff. Or with your scythe. Your folded scythe. That is... does he have... He does not have multi-attack, and he... Fuck! Yeah, no, the, Oh, God.
The DM is getting desperate.
No, I love
I know
this.
that pain.
Y'all's preparation definitely turned this fight.
Yes. Preparation.
Well,
Yep.
y'all slew
It totally was.
It would have
totally
been a
wasn't
lot.
just a wild guess on my end that he might be a devil boy.
Well, no, y'all's destroying the statue definitely turned the tide. If y'all fought this after the explosion, because he definitely would have survived the explosion.
Oh yeah.
This place would not be hollowed anymore. So.
Oh,
No, it would be hollowed. It'd be a hole.
So-
It would not be hallowed anymore.
Yeah, it would not be hallowed anymore, and he'd be at full
Oh.
power. So yeah, no, he
Very hollow.
My wild guesses were right. Not only was he a fiend, but the statue was what was keeping him.
it was a
It was
reliquary.
odd.
Statue was obvious.
I
Was
mean,
it?
yeah, the statue's pretty obvious, but I was the first one to be like, "Hey," in character.
All right,
yeah.
that is the end of his turn. The green imp, is going to run up to Corvus, and the green imp is gonna run up to Corvus and try and slash at it, realizing Corvus is a pretty powerful foe, despite the small stature. So, Corvus, it is going to try and sting at you. Use its stinger. 15? Does 15 hit? Corvus? Corvus, does 15 hit? I'll just check
I'm not Corvus, but no. Yeah.
I'll just check their character.
Check a thing.
Well, they just pooped.
They're probably. It does hit?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
So,
No.
you are going to take. Make a Constitution save. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage and make a Constitution save.
Wait, you still how many points?
7 points of piercing and make a Constitution save. Oh, that does not save. So you take 9 points of poison damage.
Ouch.
So it's total. It's 7 points of piercing, 9 points of poison. As this thing's stinger sinks into your shoulder, and you feel a blinding, burning pain flow into your veins.
No.
Sounds neat.
Got chicken
So
habanero.
next up is Sushi. The most recent map is current.
Cool. Oh, that one's current. Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had different ideas. I was
that's
looking at
mine.
the previous one.
please,
Like
this
1,
one's
2,
$30.
3, 4, 5,
This one.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go stand in front of the green imp.
Alright, you're gonna stand in front of the green imp?
Okay,
Yeah,
Alright.
okay.
that should get me
Pass
in
it
the
over
right
to her.
spot.
Pass it over.
Alright. So you're
this
standing in
one's
front of
mine.
the green imp. What's your plan of action?
Mine says pineapple.
Does the green imp look hurt?
No, the green imp
Yeah.
does not look hurt.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the green imp.
Take your blue.
Alright. Roll to attack.
Sword.
Alright.
Swad. Ah, shit. 9.
9?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he has really low AC.
No,
Not
9,
that low.
9 does not hit.
Okay, well, I'm also going to activate Second Wind.
And heal yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
okay.
good idea.
give myself 1d10 plus 3 HP.
Alright. Alright. Anything else?
No, and that goes back to the top of the order. Or whatever's next.
Okay, DM,
What's up?
quick question. So, like, we had a short rest, right?
Y'all did not short rest.
Yeah, we have not rested for
Yeah.
like 2
This
seconds.
is the same day y'all got back to the city.
Yeah.
Like, your last rest was in the desert on a cart.
It's been a long, long day.
Well, you did get one short rest in when you were when Moo was attuning to the compass, but y'all basically got into town, returned your camel, got the mistaken identity, did a jailbreak, went into the catacombs, went to the Temple of Ilmater, and then destroyed a statue, and now you're fighting. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
Okay, I just wanted to check. So I did technically got healed back up to 28, right? Yeah. I just want to know for like my stats right now because I'm down to like 12 health.
Don't forget you did fight in the catacombs.
Yeah, you did also fight in the catacombs, and that was after your last short rest.
Wait. So like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what
you have not had a rest this session or last session.
Okay.
Oh wow,
Maybe you
this
should.
game's been going
Maybe
on
all the low health people should have stayed down in the catacombs with Levere while he was getting touched up.
Yeah.
And taken a nice little hour-long nap.
Yeah.
Or maybe they should have said something.
Yeah, or the cleric. Maybe the cleric should have healed herself.
No, I'm just asking if I actually got hit like before.
Well,
Poison thing. Sorry.
no, you're still down from the catacomb fight, and yeah, you're still down from the catacomb fight.
Yeah. Like, you just rewatched the catacomb fight before we started the session, right, Silver?
I watched the end of it.
Okay.
But I do remember Corvus taking a lot of damage before realizing, oh, I can just retreat without them. Like, they
That's
don't
it.
want...
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
That's it. Yes,
Yeah.
So yeah, you are pretty hurt.
actually not that much.
So Sushi, that was the end of your turn. The second
Yes,
wind.
that was the end of my turn.
All right, that means top. That means, yeah, top of the order is Levere.
Yep.
Yeah, my boy.
Okay, let's see. How far can I get in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna get to Murvix's left.
All right.
Murvix's left. And I'm going to attack the white imp.
All right. Roll to attack.
Okay, let's.
Oh shit. Corvus is down.
I'm trying to see. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Okay,
you were.
yeah.
I didn't realize you were down.
No, yeah, because like you said, like in a grand total of 16 damage, I was at 12.
Hey, at least you're not dead, and you're next to a paladin who will be
Yes.
getting their turn
Didn't
soon.
roll with that one.
Yeah.
You can only heal on an action, and there's a much more pressing target.
Yeah. So it is. So.
There's a
I
part
clicked
too.
the-
It's fine.
I clicked the wrong button, but it rolls the same.
What did you?
I clicked my dagger. I meant to roll with my rapier, but they both roll with +7. So
What did you roll?
that's a 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. Let's see. I don't have advantage on this, so let me check my features and traits. Attack. Okay. Come on.
You'd still get sneak attack because it's engaged with Moo.
Who are you attacking?
Yeah, that is
I'm
true.
attacking the white imp.
Yeah, that you would
Yeah,
get it.
Moo's right there.
Moo's right there. You would get
Ah,
it.
yes. No, I don't have it.
You don't have advantage, but you do get sneak attack because he's engaged with Moo.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, another enemy's within 5 feet of it. Okay. Yeah, let's fuck his shit up. So, okay, attack. That is 10.
10 is a glancing blow. So he's gonna
No,
take half.
no.
Oh wait,
no, no.
10
That's
damage.
that is before sneak. And with sneak, that is 16 total damage to the white imp.
Oh yeah, that is an overkill. These things only have 10 health.
16 piercing damage, or 10 piercing, 6 bonus.
And it already took 6 points of damage. So, you slash at it, and it erupts in a very thin flame as its body crumples into infernal ash.
Nice. Let's see. What do I have?
I wonder if that would make for a good spell
Features.
bonus. Imp Ash.
Oh no, Grovel, Cower, and Beg is a full action. Okay.
All right.
Devil Boy is still he still has the guiding bolt on him.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot about pack tactics. I could have tried to crit fish this.
You have advantage on that. It's irrelevant because it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but ain't no kill. To quote Durian, ain't no kill like an overkill.
Nah. The first one would have been the one. I just re-rolled the 2-hit. It was the re-roll was a 13, so it hit him. 14 was the better.
The good thing about Infernal Ash is that it means dead bodies won't count as difficult terrain.
Yep.
Which means I don't need to flip them upside down. I can just remove them. So that means, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything to do with cunning actions other
Alright.
than I could dash around and get Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dash around behind I'm gonna dash up 2 and 3 to the right. Right above the green imp.
Oh, right above the
Bonus
green?
action dashing.
Alright.
Bonus action dashing.
Alright.
Like, next attack on Devil Boy's got advantage anyway because guiding bolt.
Yeah.
But this just reassures it.
But this
Yeah,
flanking
that's
is still good in general.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Somebody
man.
about to go splat.
And he
The
can't
bird is a
even...
bird.
Oh god, he can't even escape because of the hollow.
You can't get out. The red imp is still turned.
Speaking of the red imp, that means it's the red imp's turn.
Yeah.
He's still... he has to use his action to try and escape.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he's gonna
If he can't escape, he can take the dodge action. If he can't go anywhere else.
Well... Yeah, he'll, do that then. He'll just keep clawing at the window. Futilely. That means next up is Murovic. The judge is in front of you, flanked by Levere, and the Corvus is unconscious as the poisoned by the imp.
Varen's around, and the judge could kill Corvus. I'm gonna attack the judge
All right,
with advantage
all right. You gonna throw in a smite?
if it hits.
All right.
So close to a 20.
What was it?
That was a 15.
And that was with crit fishing, or that was with a crit, or with
Yeah.
advantage. I mean,
Yeah.
15.
Is that a 15 to hit or a 15 roll?
That was a 15 to hit. It was an 8 and a
Ooh.
2.
Glancing blow.
Ugh.
It's still in effect.
Yeah.
And I am going to smite on this, which is an extra 3d8.
And correct me if I'm wrong. That's 3d8 radiant, yes?
Yes, it is.
So roll the radiant separate from the
I will.
that wait.
I kind of have to.
Okay.
So it would be 12 slash damage.
Twelve round.
8 radiant damage.
All right. So 8 times 2 is 16. So 12 plus 16 is 28.
Yeah.
All right. How you want to do this?
I'm just going to glare down at him, raise the glaive high, let the head start glowing, and drive it down on top of his head.
All right. You get a decent chunk. You get all the way down to his jaw before your blade sticks. And he doesn't immediately burst into flames, but his skin does start to sear. He'll probably burst into flames very soon, but being a much more powerful devil than the imps, he has slightly more time on this plane. But yeah, that fucking crit by Corvus. Jesus Christ. That crit by Corvus on something he was weak to.
Salute Corvus's valiant
So
sacrifice.
he just with his head with his head down to his jaw, cleft in twain, he slumps back on the chair as dark pools stain the chair, and his skin starts to sear. That means next up it is Varen. You just saw Moo kill this devil. And you just saw Moo kill this devil, and Corvus is unconscious.
Your Tweety friend is lying on the floor convulsing from poison.
Yeah, foaming at the beak.
Tweety
Okay.
friend.
She's lying on the cold, hard ground.
Okay.
Boo!
No, moo!
Is there like an opposite of inspiration I can give you?
I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm
kind
kidding.
of.
I'm kidding.
For an old UA bard, there's kind of that.
I was talking about player inspiration, not bardic.
Yeah, it's called a curse.
Valid. Speaking of curses, Sushi, you should probably definitely get that checked out soon. So,
Probably.
like, even though you're no longer charmed, seeing the judge fall like that is kind of makes you a bit squeamish, and you're not shy around blood or corpses. You revel in it, actually, but it still feels like you just saw someone you knew on a personal level just get squashed.
Just
Can
had their
someone take
brain
care of this,
exposed.
please?
But you're not aware that you're cursed.
I know.
Damn it, hold
Out
on.
of character. Please take care of this. In character.
So that means, Varen, what are you doing?
I'll be right back.
Bonus action healing word on Corvus.
Oh, are you gonna move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that like as I'm running, because I'm gonna run just to the right of Sushi.
All right. Yeah, y'all are gonna gang up on this imp. So
Yeah.
quickly heal Corvus, and then to the right of Sushi.
Yeah, that's 7.
All right, Sushi, you suddenly feel the
No,
burning.
it's for Corvus.
Corvus, you suddenly feel the burning in your shoulder. You come to consciousness and feel the burning in your shoulder fade as you regain 7 points of health.
And then I'm gonna pull out my longsword, and I'm just gonna try and slash at the green imp.
All right,
I'm
roll to attack.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
What?
I'm seeing what Movik just posted.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god.
How much damage?
8.
8. All right. You cut off one of its wings, but it's still standing.
I'm still standing.
Hey, I can zoom in now that everyone's in the room. I can zoom in more. Actually, no, I'm gonna save this because zooming in anymore and it gets a little wonky. All right. So that's the end of your turn. Let me just.
Lorcax.
Yeah, Lorcax, you are up. Sushi, or not Sushi. Corvus. Corvus is still prone from when they fell.
Oh,
But-
yeah, I'm not
but-
sure if I said, but Varen had yelled at her to get up.
Well, she'll do that on her turn, but
Yeah.
Corvus.
That was the healing word. Get up.
Yeah, that was
Was
the word.
the imp that was fighting still there or no?
The green imp is still there, and the red
Okay.
imp is still trying to escape.
Okay, I'm going
The red
to
imp is
attack
completely
the...
unharmed.
I'm gonna attack the green imp.
All right, what are you attacking with?
The red
I'll
imp
do.
is unharmed physically.
I'll do still chill
We should
touch.
capture the red
Chill,
imp.
The green
Chill-
imp is
chill
hurt.
belch.
The green imp is hurt
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
and missing. It's grounded.
Yeah.
It's almost dead.
All right, so go ahead and. Do I need a roll or do you need a roll?
I'm gonna roll because it's a hit die.
Okay.
Could have told the dead.
Very easily.
No,
I
roll if they have
thought-
magic resistance.
I could have sworn that they had
They do.
advantage on saving. Yeah.
They do. I
So,
did state that earlier.
Yeah. So 23 to hit.
That hits. That definitely hits.
Okay.
How do you want to do this? Because I'm. Well, actually, no. Go ahead and roll.
5 points.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
Okay. So. Oh my gosh! Wait. Hold on. This should be something should be triggering here. Let me look at something real quick.
It is not a humanoid. It's a devil.
It doesn't leave
No,
any
never
corpse for
mind.
you to reanimate.
Doesn't-
Yeah.
Doesn't no, it doesn't. There was like a healing passive, but that doesn't apply. when
No.
it's
Oh
triggered.
no. That's only with level spells.
Yeah.
I know
Alright,
the
so that
exact
didn't
thing you're
matter.
talking about. I was planning on when I had Surazal. I was planning on killing some of the pigs we were
Yeah.
supposed to protect in order to get some health back.
Yeah.
But I never got a chance to do that. Anyway, as you cast a spell and causes the skeletal hand to appear, it just slaps it and it instantly doesn't even burst into flames. It just crumples to dust like it was Thanos snapped.
Yep. He
Uh,
just pulled. You see a
So
skeletal hand
You're,
pull up above it, snap his fingers, pull back down.
yeah, so
You bitch slap him.
all the imps are
Yeah.
dead except for everyone is dead except for by this time guards are shuffling into the room and seeing what's going on. You can see the imp is still trying to escape. But Corvus, it is your turn. Everyone seems to be guards are starting to appear behind you.
Guards?
Yeah, guards. They're
You know,
starting
we're
to-
kind of in the most important building in the entirety of the city.
Yeah, and one of them is standing at the doorway.
Damn theocracy.
Okay, quick question. First I stand myself up.
Okay, you're gonna stand yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that red demon still there? The
Yeah.
red imp?
Yeah. The red imp
Don't
is
hit him.
the red
He's still
imp.
turn.
The red imp is still trying to get out of the window. The red
Okay.
imp is currently afraid and cannot leave this place. It is.
Oh, you can't leave.
It's hallowed. It's not. You're not trapped here with it. It's trapped here with you.
With you.
But the guards can clearly see the fiendish body of the judge in the chair with his head cleft in twain, as well as several piles of ash and the imp trying to escape. So, what's your plan of action, Corvus?
I just wanted to hear what Morvick was just telling me again. Like, I didn't quite heard him.
Oh, they're
Don't
just.
hurt the imp.
I think we
Yeah.
should interrogate
Yeah,
him.
You know something? Let's see. Can I do something Okay, quick question.
What's up?
Which of you guys is the most hurt besides me right now?
Probably still just you.
I'm at
Probably Sushi.
Oh yeah, Sushi ended up fighting in the pit.
Right.
No, I
think
healed
I-
myself. I'm at 19 now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
true. I forgot you
Okay.
second winded.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got 22,
Alright.
so I'm doing okay.
well, I mean, I assume you're not hurt, really. You didn't really get hurt at all on those ends.
I had a statue dropped on me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But, okay, I
A
guess...
statue fell on me. Oh
You
yeah.
cut me.
I did not. I bashed you.
Same difference.
Well, you stabbed
I
the deer.
bludgeoned you.
I lost.
You
I,
took out
I,
a third of my health in one hit.
I lost a bit of health. Help
Wait a
me
minute.
out.
Wait a
Ignore
minute.
You
him.
attacked first.
Heal
Wait a minute.
yourself. Ignore the dwarf.
No, you attacked me first.
I deserve all the help.
I attacked the necklace.
Yeah,
I just-
the necklace is important. You still attacked me first. You tried to take my necklace.
Irrelevant.
Hmm.
So what do you-
Okay, I'm looking up what I can do, and... Okay, I didn't know I could do this, even at level 3. Child Divinity, Preserve Life.
Oh.
What does that do?
What are you doing?
Alright,
Magic.
it's time.
Holy magic.
I heal myself
Magic.
15 health!
It only goes up
Nice.
to half your hit points.
Wait, no. Didn't
Up
say
to half
that.
or worth half?
No, it's up to half. I'm fairly certain.
Wait, no, because it says here, like, on like my sheet, Channel Divinity. As an action, I can use Channel Divinity and present my holy symbol to restore up to 15 health, divided amongst any creatures within 30 feet up to Oh! Okay.
This
I got
feature can
it.
restore a creature to no more than half its hit point maximum.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so if that's
It's multiple creatures, but they can't go above half with it.
that is an-
and
that
so
is
you
an
can't really
interesting
heal
hack.
anyone else because everyone else is above half.
Okay. Yeah, then that would be like a waste of like doing that, so thanks for
Well, I
telling
mean,
me.
hopefully we're gonna get a rest soon.
That does come back on a short rest.
Well,
We
I
might
can
get
assure
a
you, there's.
rest.
Damn it! I was just about to make that joke.
Alrighty then. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and use a second level spell slot to do Cure Wounds, and I'm just trying to check to be sure about this thing because I know I have something here. Yeah, whenever I use the spell at first higher level, I can also regain additional HP equal to 2 plus the spell slot.
All right, go ahead and
So-
roll the
so yeah.
healing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
so then y'all decided y'all aren't going to take on the imp.
As
Okay.
funny as it would be for all of us to crowd around the imp and beat him senseless.
We
It's
need-
turned for
it
another
would
like
only-
7 or 8 rounds. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would only
so-
take like 2 of us to hit it. And that would
Or
be,
only
that would be
one.
boring.
These things have 10
still got it.
health and 13 AC.
I've still got a spell slot. I can melt that fucker if I have to.
Guys,
We need to take it hostage,
All right, how much
which
do you
we
heal?
can do.
the first natural roll was literally 2 sevens and +4, and then added with another +4 since I use a level 2 spell slot for this.
All right, so you
I'm
heal
back
a
to
lot.
full health.
Nice,
I'm back to full health.
baller.
Nice.
All right. So then,
Baller.
as you heal yourself, the guards come in and say, "What's all this then?
What's all this then?
What is
What's all
that?"
this then?
And they point their sword to the judge's corpse and the imp.
A devil infiltrated the church,
Outer beings.
disguised as the church.
Outer beings.
How?
They're outer beings.
What did it? How? What?
Yeah, I got played like
I'm
a
gonna
fool.
need. I'm gonna. What?
Yeah, we're gonna
around this
talk. Don't
around this
worry.
time, Perry starts to come in and talk to the guards and sees that and is
Perrie the Paladin.
that's Well, I can't say that I'm particularly surprised, but I'll take it from here.
Called it.
He says as he commands some of the guards to grab the imp to take it to the cells, because the cells are still part of this facility.
Yep. We can question him. The imp needs to question.
Don't put it in the middle cell.
We won't.
That one's a little bent.
Okay. Don't worry, we're gonna have it guarded 24/7. Well, I'm. Okay, so we can talk about this. I have a lot to do. Sorry, I have to figure out how to do this. How about you? We'll figure out a proper way to explain what happened in the morning. But right now we have a lot to clean up. Can you give your a brief statement of what happened? Around this time is the time that the judge's corpse starts to become dust.
Before it does, can I try to break a horn off of it?
Sure. Roll survival.
Can I roll the same?
Sure. Roll survival.
Come on, give me a good... I need a good roll for this. Nope, that's a 2.
Stealth by accident.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
13.
Alright,
I rolled a 3 minus 1.
Lord Cax, you successfully managed to break it off. But Levere, as you're trying to, it crumples into your hand and turns to the ash. As you're trying
this
to...
is gonna be useful. Nice souvenir.
I accidentally touched some exposed brain and go, ew.
No, the brain the brain juice turns to ash as well.
Doesn't have any. It doesn't have a brain.
War.
I mean, you can collect some ash if you want, but it seems the corpses are starting to turn into infernal ash.
I'm not an alchemist. I don't need. We might be able to sell it to Taffel.
I don't know.
Things for later.
All right. Well, right. You've done us a great service, and I have a lot of stuff that I need to prepare in the nights. He puts his hand on your, well, I guess your hip, Muravik, or your abs, Muravik, since he can't reach your shoulders. He says, "You've done us a great service, all of you. We'll discuss a proper reward, but I think you've deserved a nice rest."
Before we discuss a reward, you might want to tell a friend that plans for the
yes,
party
yes. We will definitely rearrange the fireworks for the party.
Good.
Yes, that's one of the things that I.
That's gonna be a good reward.
Yes, I have a lot to discuss, but for now, I have a lot to try and clean up. I did bring that statue head back, and Tia's holiness should flow back into the temple proper. I can already feel it returning.
Do you need that statue head, by the way?
Stop asking for heads. It's weird.
The one from the original statue, yes, we do need.
Oh, I meant the golden one.
I mean, it's gold-leafed marble.
Oh,
yes.
never mind.
I mean, we can discuss. You can have the sapphires in it if you want.
Oh hell yeah! I was gonna pry them out with a dagger.
No, perfect.
I was also gonna pry them out.
All right.
I mean,
All right, but yes, I have work that I need to do to make sure that the guards are aware of what happened. I can. Question: Did you You did tell Perry that the guards had
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I asked him if the judge had been giving gifts out to guards and nobles.
Yes. So I have a lot of work I need to do in recalling the gifts that the former judge had gifted.
Speaking of gift, I point to Sushi.
What?
Huh? What are you talking about?
She's found a necklace.
Necklace?
It's my
Is it-
necklace.
Can I roll Arcana
Sure.
on
On what?
the
On the-
necklace?
All right. Yeah. Sure.
I mean, this is it's shiny.
11.
It's a shiny necklace.
I'm not telling. Nah, it looks ordinary to me.
It looks shiny to you.
Yeah. Speak with the. We can speak with one of the. Oh, I don't know. I'll arrange for something. I have a lot to do, especially rearranging the fireworks. But
Yeah.
I do think that you should come to the party. Now that we've had things happen.
Haha, I still get my promise. Yes. Haha.
Yes.
Only once we've made sure the tail is not evil.
Is
Which
that-
tailor?
The tailor that's been giving out cursed clothing and jewelry.
After
We
that,
still have no proof of.
Only
Oh,
that
yeah.
all the things that were evil were coming from him.
All right.
we
so is
check
that-
on the tailor. You can't.
All right.
It wouldn't be nice if
So,
you dressed well
as
and was
you,
cursed.
So as you walk through the streets of the Gold District, you can see a lot of the nobles are looking kind of confused. Some of them are holding their heads, and it seems like there's a different atmosphere. And you make your way to the tailor, and when you get there, you can see there's a gnome that is currently packing pretty much everything. And gotta go. I need to. And when he
Hello.
hi there. Sorry, we're closed for the night.
Why is that?
Oh,
I closed the door behind us.
I have his ticket for clothing.
oh, right. Yeah, sorry, I have quite a backlog that I need to deliver.
Question?
That's so disappointing. I got it
Looks
from
like you're
a
leaving.
judge who
Oh,
Looks like we found ourselves in front of the line.
what?
What do I roll for thieves' tools?
That would be dexterity plus proficiency if you're proficient.
But
I
Okay.
believe. Is it, or is it just D20 plus proficiency?
It'd be d20 plus dexterity or whatever
Okay.
other skill you deem necessary.
All right.
Okay then. That's a 14 to lock the door behind us.
Oh, you don't even need thieves tools. There's a lock, like there's a way to like, it's got one of those simple locks. He's
Ah, okay.
saying, so
he promised me a fiendishly good outfit.
okay,
You wouldn't happen to know what he meant by that, would you?
You?
it was his idea. It was his idea.
Listen
Insight
here,
check.
friend.
Insight.
Okay, roll
Yeah.
insight.
22.
15.
All right, Murvik, he does seem to be telling the truth. Judging by his demeanor, it was most likely the judge's idea.
Well, friend, you can't shake the devil's hand and say you're only kidding.
I didn't know. I didn't know what he was until it was too late.
Why are you leaving?
If you were under duress or ignorant of his intentions, then you may not be innocent. Running only makes you look guilty.
Please,
Does it really?
you have to understand.
I do understand.
You do? Please.
I understand that you were not at fault. That you were part of great evil that you did not know. And that you are panicked and have regret.
So,
Come on,
So,
punch
come
him.
clean and work to resolve the issues you've caused. Tell
I
the authorities what you've done,
okay.
and they'll find leniency.
Okay. Okay.
Punch him.
He puts his hands on the back of his head and starts walking towards y'all, shivering and trying to be as non-threatening as he can. He is absolutely terrified. Roll persuasion real quick.
Doesn't matter.
I rolled persuasion.
Or intimidation.
I rolled
That'd
a
be a
dirty
14 for intimidation.
14?
I rolled a dirty 20 for persuasion.
It was
Got a
just it was
19.
Murovic. Murovic's the one
Aw.
that was talking. So 14. All right. So as y'all, are y'all escorting him to the guards?
Yeah?
All right.
Yeah.
As soon as he's out, he starts to make a run for it.
Run after him, grab him.
I'm gonna grab him.
All right. Roll athletics.
Acrobatics check. I'm rolling acrobatics after him.
Only one per. Okay.
I seem to have acquired a hernia earlier. That's a 10.
Oh yeah.
I got
No.
25. Because
All right.
I was thinking I was running after him,
I rolled
grabbing
a
him.
Murovic,
23.
you start to fall forward. Your chest still hurts from the arm that fell on it, and Varen jumps onto your back and off your back, using you as a springboard to just tackle the gnome, and he
I
is
might have written my lung.
unconscious. He falls unconscious.
I don't fucking think so.
Well,
I'm pull him up and kind of drag him over.
All right.
Could-
You drag him back to the Platinum Courthouse where several guards are gathered. Also, I should definitely change the music back.
No, we're still in combat. It's fine.
Ah, true. You deliver him to the guards, and what do you say? The guards
We'll be
say,
in combat until the imp
what's this?
dies.
"Who's this?"
This was the tailor working with the devil masquerading as a judge. He says that he had no idea, but he tried to run.
That's mighty suspicious.
Yes,
Alright.
it is.
Sure is.
We'll keep him in holding. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Bottom.
You might want to get the name of whoever recommended this judge.
Yes, we're
Good.
launching a full investigation.
To punt dwarf rising.
We're going to launch a full investigation. If we need anything else from you, we will send for you.
Awesome.
The city do owe you a great debt.
So, is there still gonna be a party in the next couple days, or?
Yeah.
That's something we're going to have to discuss. But right now we
Okay.
have much other matters to discuss.
So, in the meantime, who wants to play chess against me?
Still just hold on. And
I'd like a nap.
Yeah, nap would be nice.
Levere takes out a dagger and grabs Sushi's arm and directs her over to the statue head.
All right. You pop out the two eyes, and each one seems to be worth around. They're actually pretty large considering the size of this statue. I'll say
Probably have trouble
2,500 each.
carrying them.
Yeah,
We're
2,500
very
each.
small.
However, each one is about the size of like a football. So it's
Well,
worth
it's a good thing we have backpacks.
2,500 GP each.
God's Eye Sapphire. I'm writing.
Yeah. So, as you walk through the city carrying these sapphires, go back to the tavern, play some chess, have a nap, have a drink, and celebrate.
Hold on for that chess game. Sleight of hand.
Well, we can do that next time because it's already past 9.
Okay.
As you
true.
turn in for the night to your various activities, celebrating a surprisingly successful mission thanks to leaps in logic, which turned out to be true, and good and knowledge on knowledge that you have gathered throughout y'all's various lives, and you have rid this city of a great evil, so that now it may grow and flourish as it once had. And as you turn in for the night, we're gonna end this session. And, more importantly, make sure y'all level up.
Let's go.
So, the next session of World of Tapir is going to be in 4 weeks, because in 2 weeks we are having a holiday one-shot! That takes place in the setting of the Lich Tree. So, be sure to catch that in a few weeks. Thank you everyone watching on Twitch. Thank you everyone watching on YouTube. For those of you watching on YouTube, check out my other videos. Chalkby here runs a Fate campaign. And I also have a Let's Plays of Ocarina of Time with my boyfriend, and Borderlands pre-sequel with him and a couple friends. So be sure to check those out, and if you liked it, leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, the last episode of that Fate campaign will be coming relatively soon, in about a week.
Yeah.
And then we'll be transferring over to another D&D campaign for a little while.
Yep.
Starting at the beginning of the next year.
Yep.
Leave